I mean, whatever. It, like, I don't know what to do, honestly. Apparently Canadian airports are, like, super fucked right now. Like, super fucked. And again, like, ooh. Again, it is the Canadian Thanksgiving as well, so. I'm gonna drive pretend race cars for a bit, and then, we'll see. Everyone I've told about this plan is like, where are you flying out of? I'm like, probably Toronto. They're like, that's a horrible idea. So I need an how many money? I have a lot of money. I have a large amount of money. The 599 GTO is an A1 car. I said the same thing last time too. Mouse. Yeah, why don't you want to work properly, you little turd?
Holy shit!
Holy fuck. Okay, it could have been worse. Thanks, homie. I appreciate it. Thank you for the 27 months. What's up, Zoku? ARF RT12. Okay, you know what? I just want one of these, so that's what this is where we're going. Actually, I'll just do this real quick. Yeah, the birthday party's tomorrow. We feel like, what are we gonna do? I don't know.
Man, YTF, don't do that. When I do it, it just goes M.
You know, I'm sure there's a way to get it to work, but I don't know. Oh, I love this car. I love this model of Porsche. I mean roof. Before someone yells at me. Does it sound good? Oh, that's not the button I wanted. I wish it sounded like a rev tire. Probably does, but I'm gonna buy it anyway. Forget it. Who cares? Who cares, right? Light red, silver, dark, light blue. I like this blue. I've been doing a lot of blue in this game, though. What are you thinking, chat? The original was way longer. I appreciate your restraint. Oh, hold on.
It sounds like a considerable skill issue. Tank. Man can't tell.
She's gonna die.
He's still single.
Yeah, I can attest going is what the girls want. I'm gonna do light blue. Is there any interior that isn't disgusting? Nah. Actually, it matches the... Yeah, this works.
Here are the keys to your...
I'm garageless. I have like 3 more cars I wanted to buy. I was gonna say, Zoku, unpopular opinion, I miss Roof and Gimbala. I have a 5% discount on each vehicle. Holy moly! A whole 5%? Well, gosh. Well, gosh, Scoob. Where's the one with the Pagani in it? I think it's this one. It's British cause. There isn't a Scari here, and an A30 supercharged, or an Ariel Atom 300 supercharged. Used car dealer. Nothing really all that great. Oh, I forgot to fucking get rid of that. Well, you guys get to make fun of me for a day, I guess. Because I'm not fixing that now. Where is the plague, the Pugan, the ping, oh, is it here? Am I dumb? No. Is there not? Oh, literally right here. I'm unintelligent. Oh my goodness. So we have 3 Paganis to choose from. The Cinque, the Zonda F, and the Roadster F. I will be buying one of them. I don't think I want to drive from here, though. That's a long-ass fucking drive. Where's Panini? Oh yeah, yeah, that's a classic. That is a certified hood classic video. Oh, well, you know what? We'll drive a bit. Peg mommy? No! Spots for avatars. Oh, there's a real estate place right here. Perfect. I'll buy a house and then we'll drive to the dealership from here. So we can at least drive our not Porsche for a bit. I gotta go quick here because apparently this song is copyrighted. Talking over it so we don't get copyrighted on the YouTube video. Mineral house. I like my house with minerals. This one's cheap though. I'm gonna buy this one.
You won't regret it.
Yeah, that's what they all say. Sick. Exit? No. Oh yeah, I do want to exit house. What the fuck am I on? Oh yeah, real estate. Yeah, that's how you remember what it is. Real estate. 4 head? 5 head? Okay, this is not far. Ah, fuck. That's not what I wanted to do. That's fine. It's really between the Roadster and the Cinque for me, to be honest with you. So 540 horsepower, 200 miles an hour, 3.7 seconds. Ooh, this is significantly faster. But it has a roof. See if they sound any different. I remember the Pagani's in this game sounding incredible, so. For the time, this was great. The Roadster does have a Need for Speed Underground 2 looking wing. Not a burp there. It's just, I guess because there's no roof, it's just louder. What the fuck are they? Hold on. Why? Hold. Why are they? No. Yeah, they're on the fairing on this one. So why? Donkey. Oh, this isn't even the right one. Okay. I was like, why the fuck? Why are they on the pillar? That wasn't even the right car. This was not even the right car. Too big. It is very ooh kawaii. You are right. I think this sounds worse than the other one. Those of you in NSM Bound, it's kind of hard to tell. Honestly, the art style is a bit interesting. So this one's 1.3 million, and this one's 700,000. Well, I guess it is a special model. Yeah, I'm gonna buy this. I love this car. But yeah, it's kind of hard to tell, to be honest with you. If it looks like it's just art, if it's more than just art, and it's an art style they went with, it certainly is interesting. No link perms here. It certainly is interesting, that's for sure. Oh, it's all the way fucking down here. Holy shit. Yeah, we'll drive. Why not? It's gonna take like 10 minutes to get there, but whatever. 39 miles. Is that it? Why would they do that? Ew. It's got little Pikachu ears. But it depends on where that art style is going, but I guess they're actually gonna reveal it for real, not clickbait, within the next week. Isn't it supposed to be tomorrow? Like, it's already kind of weird having your rear view mirrors on your front fairings or your front quarter panels, but like the A pillar? Ow. tomorrow. What's up, Paula? Yeah, maybe it was something with the visibility. Like, all you have to do is just look up, or I don't know. I'm sure John Pagani had his reasons. Holy shit, that truck was schmoving. Oh my god. Uh-oh, we're dying again.
At the next intersection, turn left.
Paula, I find it
Turn left.
very improbable that you got a 4th vaccine and COVID at the same time. So it's probably the vaccine. I know that my 3rd was not nice to me at all. My stepdad's got COVID right now, and he's going through it too. He's like, this is the worst thing.
Turn left.
Jonda. Yeah. Wait, isn't that what happens when your pancreas fails? Dave. It's Dave Sunday, ain't it? Oi, oi. But I hope you feel better, Paula. Either way, that sucks. Yeah, if I got exposed. Ooh, isn't that not how you're supposed to do that? I thought you had to wait like a couple of weeks after you got it and then get the vaccine. When did you get vaccinated, Paula? Well, yeah, there's nothing we can do about that now. Yesterday? I'd say give it like... Was it yesterday morning, evening? What time of day? Oh yeah, I was supposed to have a layover where you live, by the way, but... Thanksgiving done fucked it up. I'm going to be talking about this a lot this stream, by the way, so if it annoys you, I'm very sorry. But I have to think out loud. I've got a lot of thinking to do over the next 24 hours. After like 4 p.m. Give it to, like, Friday. If you still feel like doo-doo on Friday, I'd at least call a doctor. Be like, hey, because... No matter how steamrolled I've been by a vaccine, usually it clears up within 2 or 3 days. Or at least, oh my god. We're back. Nope, we're not back. We're still... Okay, I'm back. But at least it'll show signs of clearing up. You know what I mean? If you feel like you're getting better over the next day, two days, then I think you're cool, like you're clear. But if it's not getting any better over 2 days, it might not be the vaccine. Physics. I mean, this game does not like when the car leaves the ground. Not a fan. But yeah, chat. I'm gonna ask you guys for some second opinions. I'm gonna say some money words too. So there's a VR meetup happening this weekend in San Diego. Same as TwitchCon. I wouldn't be going to TwitchCon. It's too late to get tickets. Not particularly interested. And anybody I would want to see at TwitchCon would absolutely come hang out with me outside of the convention. So whoop-de shit. I love TwitchCon. TwitchCon rules, but like, it's just stupid. I'm not gonna buy a $300 convention ticket, you know, on top of all the money I'm spending to get there anyway, when that's not why I'm going. But there's a huge like VR meetup. Ian's gonna be there. A bunch of my other friends are gonna be there that I would meet for the first time. And because of some generous people yesterday, thank you. I was like, fuck, this might work. I might be able to do this. You know, I thought the flight would be like crazy amounts of money, but I've been kind of keeping an eye on it. It's been about $700-800 Canadian dollars, which is expensive, but not like out of the realms of possibility. So I checked last night because I was like, fuck, I'm gonna go, dude. Fuck it, I'm going. And every flight leaving where I live is like $1,300, and they're all like 24+ hour travel days. So I'm like, okay, well, we're not going. So just for fun, this is why the stream started a little late. Just for fun, when I got down here, Panini Zebra, I love this. So just for fun, while I got down here, I looked up on a website called Skyscanner, Toronto to San Diego. And it's $700. Flight leaves Friday afternoon. I'd get there late, but sure, you know, I'd still be there for the Friday and the Saturday festivities. But ow. Here's the thing. It's Canadian Thanksgiving weekend. Our airports are going to be a nightmare. I just have to make sure I can afford it, because if I can't afford it, I'm just not going. I'm just going to be an adult about it and just say no. I haven't, like, looked at my bank account seriously since I saw this. So the Canadian airports have been fucked for the last couple of months, weeks, whatever. So this weekend is going to be, like, even worse. On top of that, I'd have to drive to Toronto. My aunt, bless her goddamn heart, is like, you can park at my house. I'll drive you to the airport. No worries, no worries. But she's retired now. I was like, what the fuck? Where's she getting this time? Opening Chrome. Oh. F. That sucks. Noobs. I mean, you know, small price to pay to get... That's weird. Viruses, I don't even think existed anymore compared to when I was a lad. But yeah, I'm trying to talk myself into this, but also talk myself out of it at the same time. It seems like a really fucking bad idea, but at the same time, I kind of really want to do it. Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm dumb. Like, I'm 29. I'm going to be 30 next year. And I'm like, you know what? If I'm going to do anything stupid, like go to California with 2 days notice, I feel like that's a 20s thing to do. I talked to the dude last night who's running the event. He's like, if you fucking make it here, I've got a ticket for you. I was like, that's awesome. Ian's like, you could stay at my Airbnb. Another one of my other friends, if you guys listened to him DJ before, he's like, you can stay at my Airbnb. I have some friends that would be willing to drive down to hang out. I think it's either Sunday or Monday. So I'm thinking about it. A couple days ago. Hell yeah, dude. I'm glad people... I actually already owned it. I was going to buy the DLC and stuff for it. I was like, eh. I'm glad that... buying a Corvette. No, I'm going to buy New Balances and Wrangler jeans first. I got to complete the trifecta. Oh, like Nionic Rush or whatever it's called? Nitronic Rush or whatever? What emulator were you using, who? But yeah, so that's my situation, chat. What would you do? Oh, 2049. Oh, you said PC and like Cyberpunk, so I assumed there's like one that came out where it's kind of a rhythm game. Project 64. Project 64 sucks hot ass. Mugen was the good one, and me and Ryan were using Simple 64. You can't do things like cheats or whatever, but if you just want to play the video game, it seems to work much better. Mupin, thank you. Simple 64 seems to just work if all you want to do is play the video game. It doesn't do a lot more than that, though. Like, the cheat menu doesn't work and shit like that. You should go. Man, I don't know. Like, so here's the thing. I called my mom. Because my mom, I don't want to say she's a pessimist, but she is like me and usually thinks of all the things that can go wrong before she does something. And then, like, weighs that out in her head. So I called her really quick. And was like, what's the worst thing... What's the, like, tell me this is a bad idea. She's like, it's kind of stupid, I'm not gonna lie to you, but because it's Thanksgiving weekend, I think you're gonna die at the airport. Not actually die, but like, you might miss your flight, something might happen, and I'm scared to death that you're gonna miss your fucking flight. I just talked to my aunt who lives in Toronto, and she's like, I had some friends fly out of here, and they said there was not a problem. So, I'm gonna look at flights tonight. Exclamation mark donate in the chat. I'm joking. But I'm gonna look at flights tonight. I'm still gonna stream tomorrow. I'm still gonna do my birthday thing tomorrow. But I'm hoping the Pink website pays me ahead of time. That'd be fucking amazing, but I don't know. I'm very on the fence. I'll bring your COVID card or a negative test. We don't need to do that anymore, Nick, as of about like a month ago. I just need a passport now. I don't need a like a negative test or anything like that. It's very recent. Last couple of weeks that changed. I can fly like a domestic person now. Like, I can fly like an American. I don't need tests or anything. I'd have to double check, but getting a COVID test is not difficult. This would be something that I have to check tonight after stream, because tomorrow I will be drunk. Oh, I wouldn't be going to TwitchCon. I'm not going. I'm going to it's a VR no, getting back is cool. Apparently it's all good. I have to double check, obviously, because that's a big thing to like not be prepared to do. But apparently it's all Gucci. You just fly like normal now. All the travel restrictions have been lifted. I remember reading about it on Twitter. Oh, Taylor, don't put that evil on me. It's a lot of money, man. It's a lot of money. Yeah, I gotta double check, Hoot. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure I like saw a Twitter shitstorm about it the other day. I think you still need to be masked up, but I don't think you need to bring, and you might need your proof of vax, which is on my phone. It's not hard to get. But I don't need a test anymore, I'm pretty sure. Which is the hardest part. You gonna play the new Forza Motorsport when it comes out? Maybe. I gotta tell you, unless like the trailers and the gameplay blows me away, I'm probably not. Yeah, like I'd be wearing a mask and stuff, at least in the airports. I don't think in the venue I would, but when did you go? Who? I actually, if you don't mind me asking, I have a couple of questions. Yeah, it's definitely not gone. That's not my mentality at all. Like, if I came back, I'd probably get like tested when I come back and go through all the proper channels. But to go, like, just to get there, oh, last year, okay, then that's not relevant, unfortunately. I was gonna ask how the airports were and stuff, but apparently it's a whole because I flew last year too, around now. And in November I went to Atlanta, and it was easy peasy lemon squeezy. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not anti-Forza, but it's just like I've lived that life now, you know what I mean? I have like probably like 10,000 hours in that franchise, and the new game does not look incredibly different to the old game as much as they want to tell you it looks incredibly different.
At the next intersection, turn left.
Sell cars in GT7, they just have to release it to the public. I mean, they said they were going to do that forever ago. I know I bought a bunch of duplicates by accident. I got to play GT7 again soon. Oh, yeah, that's just flights to Pearson. That's just the way it is. It's not the airplane I'm worried about. It's the airport. Because I've had friends like fly back from other places and like I wouldn't bring luggage. I just bring what I can carry. Because I'm not even gonna entertain that thought. But I've had some friends that are like, yeah, the security was fucked and da-da-da-da-da. And like, I gotta leave here Friday morning, book it to Toronto safely, and get to my aunt's, get driven to the airport, hopefully 4 hours before the plane leaves. The plane leaves, I think my flight would be like 3. So it's doable. I would be on very little sleep, but it's doable.
Miles away.
I would not be able to pound margaritas back like I originally had planned, but that's not gonna stop me from having beverages.
Your destination is 2 miles away.
The legendary car dealer restarts. No idea, my friend. I have not played Gran Turismo 7 in months.
Your destination is 1.5.
Oh, thanks, Skelly. I'll fix it in a second here. We're just around that corner.
Your destination is 1 mile away.
Yeah, you weren't flying internationally, though, so, like, that's another thing I'm worried about. I have a feeling the Canadian security might be fucked, but then, the customs will be dead. Holy shit, Poncho.
Holy shit. Half a mile away.
5 years in this bitch.
What is up, my dude? You're goddamn right. How we feeling, brother? Uh-oh. I dragged something that I shouldn't have dragged. Uh-oh. God damn it, OBS! No! Damn it! I tried to not have to stop playing the game, and I probably should have stopped. Okay, hold on. I mean, I've flown enough. I usually would say 3 hours, but because it's Thanksgiving, 4 hours. Turns 50-year-old car, and then I'll have Russ thoughts with new Forza. Like, it's not even like about the models and car stuff and graphics and whatever for me, honestly. I saw the trailer. I've been super keeping up because I'll be honest, I don't quite care. I really don't. I'm very apathetic, if that makes sense. But my main point being, from what I've seen, it just looks like Turn 10 are doing that thing they do. That seems extreme. Well, apparently the airports are like super fucked.
Hello, everybody. I suspect that Solar Crown's producer is a lot less cheerful after all these defeats. Let's go see. Stuart! Ugh. The A1 championship is red hot. The watchmaker seems to be wound up like a clock.
Stuart! I'm gonna do this one because I'll forget. I'll forget to do it if I don't. I think I'm gonna do. Let's see this top speeds. Oh. Interesting. I was like, I'll use the. I think it doesn't go with the stats, but I'll use the Porsche or the roof for like handling stuff, and then I'll use what do you call it?
I wonder if anyone will be able
Pagani
to
for
me today.
Like more straight line stuff.
In top form.
Plan on getting a racing wheel for GT7. Do you have any recommendations on which? Whatever's cheap. Honestly, look used. If you want something brand new, I mean, a bunch of wheel companies are coming out with a bunch of stuff right now. I'm personally sponsored by THRUSTMASTER, or supported by THRUSTMASTER is the proper word. The wheel I use is basically a THRUSTMASTER T300, and I love it. So, I love the pedals that it came with were great, and a huge upgrade from the Logitech stuff I had before. So, I mean, that's all I can really, get into with, with truth. I can't tell you, like, oh, buy Fanatec. I've never used a Fanatec product for more than 15 minutes in my life, so it's kind of unfair. I know there's a lot of, like, cheaper direct drive wheel companies getting into the market now, too, and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, Poncho, so so correct me if I'm wrong here. I'm going to get back to this whole I'm going to San Diego thing. Believe me. But I also don't want to talk about it for 4 straight hours. But, Forza does this thing, and especially, they're so good at marketing the motorsport side, where they make you think it's, oh my goodness gracious, I thought this was all-wheel drive. They make you think it's a brand new game, and it really just fucking isn't. And usually they're pretty clever and like getting hype built, and then people realize too late that, oh, it's like either the same game or they didn't really change much or like blah 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 whatever. But with the new game, all I've really seen that looks new, other than like, hey, we revamped the back end, which is something they should have fucking done a long time ago, which is great. It's great news. I'm not. Oh, Jesus, shit, fuck, cock, mother, suck. Oh boy. Oh, sorry, Chris. It looks like the Wilder brothers are squabbling again. What was I saying? Oh my God, this car is very hard to drive, and the Pagani is apparently harder. But it looks like their big like sell in terms of a new feature is the damage model, and even in the trailer, it looks exactly the fucking same as it did in other Forza games. That's not good, man. That is not good at all. If you're pitching something as a new feature and it very clearly is not a new feature, I'm worried. Don't get me wrong, okay? I like Horizon can flop tomorrow and I wouldn't really care, but I know people who work in Turn 10. I know people who work on Forza Motorsport and they care. They unfortunately just don't have the voice that they need to make that game what it needs to be. So I want this game to do well. I don't think I'll play it. I don't think I'll get back into it like I used to be, but it doesn't mean I don't want the new game to do well and be a live service and compete with stuff like Gran Turismo. But holy fuck, is not looking good right now. The game comes out in March and we've heard dick all about it. Nothing. Nothing about content, nothing about cars, nothing about online, nothing about Forza like ranked stuff, nothing about community feat, nothing. Not a damn thing. That is fucking worrisome. So, I don't know. I feel like they're putting this new game out to die. Like, they're just like, oh, the game did bad again. Guess we don't make Forza Motorsport anymore. When they could just give a shit. I don't know. I'm gonna get mad. Looks kind of neat. I'm very indifferent. I don't want the new Need for Speed to be like a fucking goofy Nitro-style game. However... oh, there's the California guy after I finished talking about it. There's our resident sun enjoyer. Oh, I did it again, dude. Oh, dude, if you're pre-ordering games in 2022, you are part of the problem. I'll get into it again, Reaper. I'm gonna keep, cause like, and I know a lot of you guys are gonna hear this more than once, but I'm saying it like over and over again for me, cause this is thinking about it. I was like, fuck, I got no time to think about it. I'm like, literally, you're playing TDU 2. You could just monologue to yourself for 3 hours if you wanted to. Well, GT7's different, Nick. Like I pre-ordered that too, but the games that you're like, I don't know, like, why are you pre-ordering that? Why are you giving them your money beforehand? I wanted to pre-order GT7 so I can get the limited edition. That's different. Because I wanted the PS4 code and the PS5 version of the game if I inevitably got a PS5. Still can't buy a PS5 in a fucking store, by the way. Crazy. Brag about how good the graphics are. Some footage, but yeah, like nothing. You know what that reminds me of, noobs? And that it's really concerning. That reminds me of Forza Motorsport 5. Unarguably the worst game in the franchise out of all of them, including fucking, maybe not Forza Street, but Forza 5. Like Forza 1 is like not a, in my opinion at least, not a good game anymore, but at least it just aged terribly. You know, it wasn't doo-doo when it came out of the gate. So I'm fucking worried. Because if this next Forza game flops, and like they need something huge, because a lot of their core fan base has moved on to other shit. Either they've moved up into sim racing or moved around to a different game or whatever. Yeah, I'm gonna buy it next time it's on big sales. So maybe winter sale or whatever. I'm not in a hurry to play it now. This is the first challenge I've had from the AI. This is a tune. There's no music playing. Are you okay? What was I saying? Yeah. That's not new. I'd rather a game get delayed than get put out, be shit, and then it takes a year to be good. So California, yeah. So again, there is a convention happening this weekend. It's not even TwitchCon. It just happens to be in San Diego. It's like a music thing. With a bunch of my friends going. Like Ian's gonna be there. Whatever. The flight used to be like $800, and then I was like, oh, a bunch of money showed up yesterday. Thank you to those who donated yesterday for my birthday. And I was like, fuck, shit, let's do it. Like, it'll be expensive, but like, fuck it, why not, right? And then the flight ended up being like $1,500, and I was like, okay, well, that's just not, I can't do that. But it turns out only domestic flights are super expensive because it's Thanksgiving weekend in Canada. So my flight from here to Toronto, which is about a 3-hour drive, is like a $600 flight. But my flight from Toronto to California is about $600. It's 7-something with a return. So I'm sitting here thinking about it, but I'd have to drive to Toronto Friday morning, park my car at my aunt's, get driven to the airport, go. So I don't know. I'm just thinking about it. It just seems like a lot of steps and a lot of things that can go wrong.
We meet again
Morrowind 3.
at Solar Crown with all your favorite drivers.
Yeah, man.
Miami,
Unfortunate
the
that
Wilder Brothers.
Bethesda went from like
They're
Bethesda
all
My Beloved
here.
to XD
More
Bethesda. Yeah, Ian's already there. He might not already be there, but he's almost already there. I think he's in Vegas right now at the airport. Like this is all financial dependent. Like I'd have to sit and look at my bank and be like, all right, cool. What's the exchange rate? All right, dope. Do I have enough money to eat? Do I have enough money to? Well, I'm going to a series of like, it's like a mini music festival. So I'm like, I'm going to a series of shows. Am I gonna have enough for a couple of bevies? You know what I mean? Like, he just boarded for Cali. Okay, yeah, cool. I thought like it was about, he'd be boarding about now. So I need to make sure like financially it makes sense. And then after, if it makes sense financially, I think this is the big uh-oh for me, is does it make sense like logistically? Because I'd have to leave very early, like 6 a.m., 7 a.m. Friday morning. Drive to Toronto, get driven to the airport, give myself at least 4 hours to get through security. Where are you going, Stuart? What is he doing? I'm just following him, but I hate these speed trap challenges. I always do really bad. He's turning around again for some reason. I was like, why isn't he going for checkpoint 6? Ow. I think he was absolutely going for checkpoint 6. That's a really weird AI bug there. Yep, that's exactly what he was doing. I gotta think about it. Like, what's up, Harry? Like, I really gotta think about it. It's a big fucking thing, man. Oh no, the birthday stream's gonna happen, dude. I planned a whole fucking party. Like, I gotta go. I can't not go. And like, I want to go. I haven't traveled in so long. It's been a year. How long's the flight? 8 hours with a hour-long layover, basically. I don't know where. It's not direct. I could get a direct flight, but then we're in the $1,000 territory again. Is this is the speedy one, right? Yeah. Oh, dude, like Friday's gonna suck. I've already, like, that's not a deciding factor for me at all. I'm just gonna crush Red Bulls and hope for the best.
The pressure of the competition is really starting to show.
I can't all-nighter, though, because I have to drive to Toronto. There's no other way to get there. Because it's Thanksgiving weekend and it's Friday, all the buses are booked, all the trains are booked. Everything that involves me not driving is not an option unless somebody drives me there. Change in a coin short. Coin shorts? Shorts that produce coins? I don't carry physical money around ever anymore. Yeah, I've never heard that term before. I'm not saying it's not a thing, I've just never heard the term before. Yeah, ours is this weekend, which is normally, it's usually earlier than it actually is. Normally I thought it was on like the 10th or the 11th. Oh, almost. I almost lived. Can I boot up the map here? I've never played TDU1 for more than like 5 minutes. I cannot look at the map. I gotta play TDU1 at some point. I've like tried it out and that's really about it. That is a game that is on my my imaginary list. I've not heard of like one game being significantly better than the other though, to be honest. I'd probably end up playing it on console. So I can go do something like Platinum later on. Maybe motherboard related. Oh yeah, because you fucking blue screened. I was like, what are you talking about? Right. Yeah, what's going on with that? I'm sure you've got enough people willing to help, but probably painful point. I mean, I already talked to my mom about it. My mom was like, it's a horrible idea. Don't do it. Like, the airports are going to be zoo this weekend. Like, don't bother. I was like, okay. She's like, I can't stop you, but... No, I got you, noobs. That is, Reaper, that is my exact fucking thinking. That's why I want to go so bad, because that weekend went so horribly. Well, Toops, I'm gonna make sure that, like, I'm good for the month before I go.
Hey there. What drama? Apparently, the Wilder brothers are squabbling with Stewart again. The pressure of the competition is really starting to
Shit,
show.
that's supposed to be, that's the joke. No, I wouldn't like... I wouldn't go broke going, Dorset. I wouldn't go if I couldn't afford to. Like, I'm not gonna spend every penny that I have to go. Like, that makes no... That's stupid. That's why I didn't want to go when I saw the tickets were $800. I'm like, I have $800, just. But, like, I need groceries, I need this, I gotta make sure my power's paid, I gotta do that, I gotta da-da-da-da-da-da-da. So I'd basically, like, be coming back and then waiting for my paycheck for the month. Oh boy. I'm back, baby. Yeah, I can't. I've done that to myself too many times. It's you go and you have fun and you do whatever, and then for the next couple of weeks you're fucking kicking yourself, and it ruins the trip. Because then I don't look back on the trip going, wow, look at all the fun stuff I did. I'm like, yeah, I was fucking broke for 2 months trying to recoup. Eating fucking ramen and being poor, like. Oh yeah, the second the car leaves the ground, just shit. Oh my god, Miami. Shit just happens. A retro tank? Oh, that'd be like, that's a business idea. That's for the channel. That's not for me. That's still gotta happen, but I also have money from a certain energy drink company owed to me. That's already kind of, what do you call it? Allocated. Once their paycheck goes in, which should be soon, either this weekend or next weekend. That's all just going right towards the retro tank. I want to, and then cables, like really nice cables. So I've seen people stream games from their PS2 with the retro tank or record whatever, and it looks fine, and mine looks fucking terrible. So like, I'm like, oh my god, Miami! You stupid fuck! Discord's being a fuck tonight. I'm glad it's not just me. Somebody sent me a message earlier and it just disappeared into the void. I read it and then it just went boop and then never came back. What's up, Yuki? I am having a dilemma right now of whether I want to fly to San Diego on Friday. I even posted in the Traction Discord, maybe like, hey guys, do you need me to go to maybe want me to go to TwitchCon or something? Wink, you know, like. But no one bit. It might be like super fucked now. It was only kind of fucked when I checked earlier, but fucking sick. So here's another thing, Reaper. Here's another interesting tidbit. And you know, I think if I don't do one, I might do the other. A flight from here, Jesus H. Christ, a flight from here to, it might be regional, Harry. A flight from here to LA on Irwindale weekend, return is $400. So, but the difference is I need a place to stay. I need to, like, there's a lot more I'd have to sort out for that. And I wouldn't be like, going to San Diego, I'm going to be surrounded by people I've been friends with for like over a year. Like, it's literally a convention and I know everybody. Irwindale would be like, I'm sure I know, like Andy Haitley DM'd me last night saying, if you're coming to California, let me know, I want to hang out. I was like, this is fucking cool. Like, I forgot me and Andy were like homies. Like, that's dope. That's why I cheer for that dude. That's the nicest fucking guy in the world. What's up, Hachi? but I wouldn't be the same. You know what I mean? Like, it'd be cool. I haven't been to an FD in a long time, but I'd have to like sort out a hotel or a place to stay. I'd have to find a couch to surf. I'd have to like be a little bit more frugal with my like food purchases. It'd be like a little bit more. It'd be logistically a bit more difficult once I got there. And I still need tickets to get into Irwindale. I mean, I'm sure I could find a hard card from somebody or a ticket from somebody, but you know, I don't want to expect that, right? Yeah, if I want to go to Irwindale, I gotta buy the flight like this week. Either way, I don't know. I'm gonna do something stupid here. Is it bad that I kind of don't want to physically go to Irwindale? Because I want to be here for the stream? Is that bad? Thank you, Zoga. That's amazing. I can't get that out of my head now either. So dumb. Nah, it's not the same though, Toops. And then like, I can't stream from there. I mean, I'm sure I could, but like, I never even thought about my phone. Yeah, I don't know. That's what I mean. I got a lot to think about over the next 2 days. Do the time trials. The Big Climb. I should have got something that was all-wheel drive. I made a whoopsie here. I forgot, like,
the engines are heating up.
Oversteer in TDU2 is a genuine problem. Power on oversteer, I mean. Drift to Twitch hosting. So, like, hosting was kind of redundant. And I mean, it really helped with the algorithm, apparently, but, like, not everybody just hosted. Normally, you raid a channel. You don't host a channel. It sucks that I can't, like, if someone comes to view me, I can't have another channel live on my channel. So someone's like, oh, hey, I want to follow this Aero fella, and I'm not live, but, like, someone from the community is live. They don't get a follow by proxy, so that kind of sucks. But at the same time, hosting was outdated, if that makes sense. Like, they needed to change something about it, because nobody was really using it on the ground level as much as they used to. Rating is just such a better tool. Yeah, Yuki, yeah. Like, I'm not saying it's completely stupid and made no sense, but, like, it's just, like, I'm thinking about how I used it, how I see other people use it, and how the average Twitch user probably used it. Like a recommended streams thing. Yeah, that's still... They're pushing that pretty hard, honestly. Oh. I thought I'd be, like, 2 seconds ahead. Nope. Holy shit, okay. Dude, fucking Stuart just pulled his pants up. Holy shit. There's no way I won that, right? No, not a chance. 38. I was a second off. Well, I gotta have second penalty. I was kind of pussyfooting the first half of the track, so I'm going to try a little bit harder here. I don't know. I want to think about it. I mean, I am thinking about it right now. That's why I keep saying, I don't know, I'm going to think about it. You guys make for a good sounding board, too, which is cool. A lot of different opinions, different, a lot of different opinions, different viewpoints. I appreciate you people. Thanks again. If you missed the start of the stream, thanks for the birthday wishes yesterday, whether you reached out on Discord, Facebook, whatever. Nerd. Yep, that's me. For somebody who is asexual, you sure are cum-pilled. You take E621 away from the bird for a day and she just goes nuts. Holy moly. Fuck. Oh my god, that was a disaster. It is inevitable. Oh! Calculated. Oh, I got a 2-second penalty. Never mind. You know, this is the first challenge I've had in the whole game, and I'm having fun with it. The difficulty spike, though. Everything has been stupid easy up until this point, and all of a sudden my man shows up with a Bugatti. I'm like, fuck, I don't know what to do. Oh! Yeah, the second the car gets in the air. For flights, if you do Arendelle, that the price for flights usually drops hella on Tuesdays. Yeah, and again, the reason that my flight is so expensive from where I live currently is because it's Canadian Thanksgiving, and all the domestic flights are like jacked. Like, it's like flying on Christmas. Like, normally a flight from where I live in Ottawa to Toronto it's still expensive considering you could bus or train or drive if you have that option. But it's like $150 normally, maybe $200 if you're getting a fancy seat. It's $550 right now. I was wondering why this flight was so fucking expensive from here, but cheap from Toronto. I figured it out. I could always play the like last minute flight game, but I'm not really good at that game. I've never booked a last minute flight in my life. I hate it. I hate last minute planning. It stresses me the fuck out. I like to plan every trip I go on like months and months and months and months and months in advance. Oh, look at the late Apex. Never mind. Yeah, I signed up for tracking with Sky Scanner, I think, for the domestic, for the flight out of my hometown, or from my flight out of here. I braked when I probably shouldn't have. 2025 Christmas play. You say that like it's Formula Drift Atlanta is in May, and it's about time to start planning. It's about that time. My anxiety reaper just refuses. That's why I kind of want to do this, because it's like a kick to my own ass that I can, you know what I mean? Like, it's like a haha, like you can do this last minute crazy spontaneous thing. And it's so like, it's so off character for me too. This is fun. Like, I suck, but this is fun. I like the challenge. Ask me again in 5 minutes if I'm having fun. The only thing I'd have to pack is my DJ headphones, my laptop, and clothes. That's it. Yeah, I'm gonna look at, when I'm done streaming tonight, I'm gonna look at my bank and look how much the flight is with fees and taxes and whatever, and kind of see how much money I'd have left over for spending money there. I just need to eat and drink, so it's not crazy. I've had a couple of friends reach out, say, hey, like, if you want to go, I'd hook you up with like a birthday gift type deal. Yeah, it's getting to the airport that Reaper, if this was a $700 flight out of Ottawa, we wouldn't be having this conversation. I would have booked it already. I'm like, you know what? It's a lot of money, but I don't do anything for myself ever, really, on a large scale. You know, I don't own a lot of cool shit. Well, I do, but a lot of it's like for this. I don't do a lot of cool stuff for myself, so fuck it. You know what I mean? This is my Christmas gift to me. But it's just getting to that fucking airport. There's so much that would have to go right on Friday. I'd have to leave at a good time. Make sure that, you know, like if I'm going on like not a lot of sleep or not a lot of good sleep, because I will be drinking Thursday. That's not changing. Got it. It's just that last quarter. I don't know. We'll see. I have a feeling the getting fucked with donations thing is not over, by the way. I have a feeling a lot of people are going to show up tomorrow and hurt me in my wallet, but the opposite way. Shock. Yeah, they thought of that. Somebody, I gotta scroll up. I'm the worst. So I've said this, I say this sometimes. If I miss what you say, if you say something to me and I miss it, especially if I'm in a train of thought, just post it again. I won't get mad at you. A mod might, but I'll tell them to shut up. I like have to finish what I'm thinking about and what I'm talking about to move on to something else. Oh, yeah. I'm gray ace and a pretty dirty mind. Every asexual person I know, other than Russell, is turbo horny. All of them. I don't know very many. Well, I mean, Chicane's not really, but... Okay, so not everybody, but a large amount, a concerning amount. Getting paid. If the pink website pays me tonight, I'm going. It's happening. They probably won't. Usually it's the second week of the month, but sometimes they're speedy. So, and I can't really ask, you know? Oh yeah, I'm using horny as like a blanket term. Russ has more bottom energy than you do. I think Russell has come to terms with his bottom energy more than I have.
Finally arrived.
Yeah, if I use the wrong pronoun for Russell, please vibe check me. I'm not gonna learn unless I get corrected. PSVR's 2 specs are way ahead of other VR competitors. On console or in general? As someone who's a casual VR enjoyer. So that's another thing too. For Christmas, I want to get a Valve Index for myself. And like leg trackers and the whole 9 yards. It's not for content. It's not for streaming. It's not for you. It's for me. All my friends in VR have legs, and it's very like, you can see like them laying down with each other or like dancing and then see their legs moving around. Very fucking annoying that I can't do that. And my headset's really old. I have the first, not Logitech, the first Oculus. So like the mic's not very good. The, what do you call it? The resolution's not amazing. Actually, apparently the resolution's okay for that. But I wanted full body tracking. So like when I do get in VR, like maybe it'll give me an excuse to get into VR more often. Oh man, the CV1's a nightmare. This USB port might work, but this USB port might not. And it really just depends on what time of day it is, what temperature it is outside, the humidity in the air. It's so fucking temperamental. It's so irritating. Thank you, Nightbot. I'm sorry I didn't get rid of the command. Yeah, that's what I've heard too. But really, there's nothing else you can do at that level. I thought they usually ran September a little bit longer. So I didn't bother to get rid of... Oh, fuck off. I didn't bother to get rid of the command. All over again. I know some friends with some hacks Apparently it's just the cable that breaks. But like, either way, like, I can't get full body with my CV1. It's not possible. Well, it is, but like, very expensive, and for the price that it costs, you might as well get a new headset on top of it. So like, I would need to buy 3 Lighthouse trackers, all the trackers, 4 like all like the Vive trackers or whatever, the Tundra trackers. I would need to get like accessories to go with it, like charging cables and whatever, because the trackers die in like 3 hours unless you have like straps for them. Straps! I did the joke. You can't do it now. Okay, so if you're on power and you're going fast, as long as you just trust the car, it will stick. It feels like it's just gonna spin, but might not. It might not. 134. Yeah, I learned a little bit about Unity. I don't know how to say your name. I know what your name is, but like that's your username. Actually, you know what? I don't even remember your Gaia username. I know what your real name is, but I'm not here to dox you. Yeah, I got the message. What's up, Phil? I got the message like last week that I need to make a Meta account or sync it with my Facebook. I'm glad I just don't use my Facebook for anything anymore, so it's not like I care. But what's up, Regen? Moving today. Well, I'm not gonna dox where you live. Eye tracking. That'd be cool. That exists, but it's very like not integrated. It's possible. It's just poopy. But like, that's what I was putting this flight money away for. I was like, you know what? I might not be able to go to San Diego. Whatever. I'll just put the money in my savings account, and then when Christmas time rolls around, I'll you know, spend the whatever. It's like $1,400 for the Valve Index. There's mouth and tongue tracking. Say hi to Regen Storm. Regen's got that, I think. I know the mouth tracking. Regen's got like super duper tracking. I'm glad Paul is streaming, but she said she didn't feel very well. Mimi? Okay, cool. That's what I was gonna say, but I wasn't sure.
We find our competitors at the starting line for what promises to be an intense race.
Live in a truck? Dude, you literally your license plate, Toupee. What the fuck are you talking about? So, Regen, just to catch you up, last night I was going to ShelterCon, and now I'm not going to ShelterCon, and now I might be going to ShelterCon again. That's your TLDR. This is the one time I won't have a problem with telling people the story over and over, because the more I like talk about it, the more I get to think about it again. Excuse me. Yeah, Oral State's nuts. Cass, I think that's her name. She's crazy. She's got like her whole VR DJ setup in the back of her van. It's fucking wild. She's got a like a, I don't think it's a Sprinter, but I think it like it's that style, like it's a Dodge or something like that. I don't think it's the Mercedes, but yeah, they're super good people. They've always been nice to me. Dude, this fucking Bugatti, man. He's using 4-wheel drive grip packs. That's literally all it is. He gets out of the slower corners way faster than everybody. Because we're all rear-wheel drive, so we can't just, we gotta be like tiptoe out of the corner, and this dude's just like, fuck it. Brrr. Oh, Paula got her 4th one. That's what we were saying, Tupe. She says she's not feeling very good. She got exposed. I don't think she wasn't sure if she had COVID, like right before she got her shot. Festival? What's the plan, Reaps? Yeah, it's got to be more aggressive in the corners. I think as long as I'm in 3rd gear, we're probably good to go. Yeah, my 3rd one, I just slept. Like I felt like shit, but like I just slept and slept and slept and slept, and then once I woke up, I felt okay. I didn't feel great, but like I gotta get my 4th one, I think. I think we're gonna stop counting them. I think it's just gonna be, well, that's what it is right now, right? Like you're gonna need yearly flu shots. Instead of flu shots, you get COVID shots. Starting tomorrow, so you're gonna have a busy weekend. Yeah, I get the arm pain and that kind of stuff. The 3rd one was the worst one for me, though. Like, it wasn't... It was awful, but only for a day. So in the grand scheme of things... What a maneuver! Reaper, you were allowed to talk about how good MCR was, but only in 1 sentence. That's my middle ground. I'm not going to prevent you from being stoked on that. That's a fucking post. But also, I'm limiting it to once. If I end up going to San Diego, then never mind. You can talk about it all you want. Dude, I was so bummed because I got back. And Rob's in the kitchen, me and Rob are in the kitchen, and I'm like, I could see it on his face, and I'm like, so how was it? He's like, oh man. I'm like, man, just 1 sentence. He's like, it was fucking incredible. I was like, oh, I'm sorry. I'm like, not your fault. It's my fault. It's so fucking bad. Oh, I'm trying to go for the crossover. See what I mean? He just so much acceleration. Like, I can't come out of the corner as hard as he does. Because he's got, you know, a 16-liter engine and all-wheel drive. And then if I, you know, get a little rear-end slip, I just die. Dead as hell by the end of it. That's the thing, baby. Why did I do that? Fuck! Idiot. Good, I'm in paying retail. That's slightly better.
I am here to offer my services to assist in your flight simulations.
Thank you, LC. Speak of the devil, kind of, but not really. How we doing, brother? Thank you for the resub. This isn't about you. I've beat you before. I will do it again. All right, here we go. Ultra super late toe braking. Amazing. I did not think that was gonna work. Oh my god. So long, gay boy. Uh-oh. He's quick. He's fast. a solid for one. Sleep. I'm glad. Oh, he turned him. How's the day been for you? An emotional roller coaster. Come on, no. Stop trying to kill me. Again, I'm stoked that this is I got some challenge. It's a bit BS, but at least we've had some challenge in this playthrough. Literally every race I've done to this point has been like maybe one reset, maybe two. Or I just beat everybody by like half a minute. It's been brutal. All right, I'm going for it again. I'm gonna go faster here. Oh, well, maybe not. That is a wall. Yeah, in the last 24 hours, I went from not going to San Diego to going to San Diego to not going to San Diego to maybe going to San Diego. Maybe I gotta get drunk first. Maybe that's the play. Maybe that's the move. Have a couple of sups, you know? I'll have my one leftover Miller Lite from last night. Or not Miller Lite, Miller High Life. Oh, shit, penis! I'm dead. So this is the easier of my two cars to drive, apparently. I was sure it was all-wheel drive. Apparently fucking not. Should have read the manual. Everybody but my mom was like, yeah, do it. And I bless my mother's heart. I'm not trying to give her shit or anything. But she had because she had a very, very legitimate reason of why it was a bad idea. And it wasn't finance. It's like, you know, the airport is going to be a fucking zoo. I'm like, yeah, you're right. But also, what if it's not? Yeah. She's not like a pessimist, you know what I mean? But like, I know my mom is like, she'll give it to me straight, you know what I mean? A lot of my VR friends are like, fuck it, do it, YOLO, blah. I'm like, no. Like, yes, but maybe I should consult the opinion of an actual adult. And see where that gets me. I'm bummed I lost my glasses because I probably would have gotten a birthday gift from my parents in the form of money, which would have made this a lot easier of a decision to make. Because that is still a problem. If I didn't have to think about the money at all, I would have already bought the tickets. And then just be like, fuck, what am I doing Thursday? What am I doing tomorrow? But I have to make sure that I'm cool cash-wise first. Some spare glasses. She's asking the optometrist that gave me my glasses, because apparently this pair's fucked up. She's going to call her tomorrow and be like, can he just keep those? Smile. So we'll see what happens. If not, I told her, like, you know what? Even if I don't get extra glasses, I'm gonna start buying contacts. I did the math. Well, I didn't do any math. I'm not gonna lie to you. I did I Googled it and like looked up contact prices, and it's really expensive. It's like $160, $170 for a month. I think it's a month or two. But at the same time, I wouldn't wear my contacts every day. So I get 30 pairs of contacts which will probably last like 6 months, realistically, if not longer. And I don't think they expire like quick. Like, I think it's like canned goods, you know what I mean? Like, it takes 2 or 3 years. I'd have to double check. Like, I have a box of I'm gonna wear some contacts tomorrow, because if I'm getting all tanked and getting into VR after, I'm not gonna have to want to deal with taking my glasses on and off all night. Or maybe I should just wear, I don't know. If I go to San Diego, I'm bringing contacts. Yeah, I mean, Reaper, if I was already sold on doing it, I would not have called my mom. I would have just been like, I would have texted her a picture of the airport. Mimi, I tested that. I've taken my contacts out high as a kite and drunk as a skunk, and I was able to do it both times.
All-time high. Who will win this race?
Because I was using the nice ones that last 2 weeks. So I'm like, I got to make sure I know how to do this if I want to put the shitty ones in. Or the not as good ones, I should say. They're not shitty. Yeah, I was fucking obliterated one night when I took them out. I don't remember what I was obliterated for. I think I just started drinking and then it got out of hand. I make it sound like I get drunk every night. I don't. Like once a month, maybe twice. Oh, it was fucking emo night. That's what it was. I was, I did not notice that I almost drank a whole bottle of vodka. I was like, oh, bye-bye. God damn it, Stewart, get back here, you son of a bitch. I tried to brake late and then didn't commit. Oh, why did I don't want to do any of that. Okay, thank you. Oh, Skelly. I can make you a mean vodka cranberry, dude. You wouldn't taste a goddamn thing. I bought, so it's, what, Americans, what do you call, I mean, you're gonna have to do a little bit of math here, maybe, a 750 milliliter bottle of alcohol, because we call that a 2.6 in Canada, because it's 26 ounces. No, I don't get it either. But that's just the way it is. A 2.4 is a 24 pack of beer, a 2.6 is a 750 milliliter bottle of liquor. I don't know why we call it that, but we do. So I drank the last little bit of the bottle I had, and then I was like, no, a handle I think is like a liter or more. I'm excited for tomorrow. I'm so nervous for reasons that have nothing to do with the party, Regen. I'm very nervous. I have a lot to think about between today and tomorrow. I think that's a fifth. Okay, so I drank 3/4 of a fifth without noticing. I went to like put all my bottles and stuff and like throw out all the garbage and clean my room the day after when I came down here. And I was like, holy shit. No wonder I had such a fucking headache when I woke up. That was a building I just hit at 100-something miles an hour. Ow. I'm getting sick of your shit, Speedy man. It's literally just the Bugatti. He walks me on the straight and then I just can't catch him from here. And I refuse to stoop to his level and buy a fucking Bugatti. I will do this in my baby blue Porsche. Roof. Bark. Stop. Stop, car. Stop. Stop. American liquor prices make so much more sense to a lot of like my American friends' drinking stories. She's like, oh yeah, I drank a handle one night and I did this. I'm like, how the fuck do you afford this? And then you go to the States, see the prices for bottles, and you're like, oh, that's how. Okay, understood. Holy shit. Okay, other funny story. So there's a thing on the flight website I was using that's like you can use close airports, not necessarily the one you're trying to fly into. So I was like, all right, cool. I'll click that, and maybe there's like, maybe San Diego's big enough to have more than one airport. Apparently that's been a shit show release, Mimi. But I was like, oh, maybe I'll just check that. And I found a flight out of Ottawa for $700. I was like, holy shit, let's fucking go. And then I looked to where it was going, or what airline it was going with. I was like, Aero Mexico, what the fuck? It was flying me to Tijuana. No, 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 No fucking way. No. I wouldn't live. I'll take one step out of that fucking airport and that'll be game blouses, man. I'm submissive and robbable. Like, I can't fucking believe, well, I can because it's Blizzard. I can't fucking believe they turned Overwatch 1 off when Overwatch 2 came out. I can't believe that. That's crazy. And then I read online today, again, this is Twitter, take it with a grain of salt. Actually, worse, it's Reddit. That somebody is using like a prepaid phone, and apparently they need you to like sync up your SMS to your Overwatch account, your Battle.net or whatever, and people with prepaid phones, like, it just won't work for them now. Damn it, that almost worked. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and be like, don't play Overwatch. I have some friends that are super into it, and I'm not gonna sit here and insult it and whatever. That's just not cool. You know what I mean? Pooping on something that my friends like is just toxic and awful. But there's been, it's like every day I look up Twitter and I see something on Twitter of like some other wacky thing they're doing with Overwatch 2. Yeah, I've seen gameplay and like it looks the same. Ow. We do a little pornography. Reuse with different lighting. I mean, that's not unique to Overwatch, though. I'm fucking floored that they're like, hey, if you love Overwatch, like even like COD 4 on Xbox 360 still works. COD 2 on Xbox 360. God damn it. COD 2 on Xbox 360 still fucking works. Like, I am so fucking confused on how, well, they didn't think it was a good idea. They said it's a bad idea, but it'll make us more money, so we'll ride out the social media shitstorm, and when it's over, no one will care anymore. Because companies are smart. Companies are a lot smarter than you think they are. Companies are a lot more intelligent than I think we give them credit for. We're like, oh, fucking stupid corporates. They don't see how, like, this is going to piss off their fan base. I'm like, oh, they do. They just don't care. They don't give a flying fuck. They do not care. They know they're going to catch shit, but they know how the internet works. Of where it'll be like, ow. It'll be the biggest deal for like a week, maybe a couple weeks, at worst a month. And then all of a sudden, no one's going to think about it anymore. No one will give a shit after that. Maybe not with this, because Activision Blizzard has such a like shitty track record, especially with the new, apparently the new Modern Warfare not doing very well either. In the sense of like the community was like, hey, the game's okay, but this sucks, we don't like this, and we don't like this. Can you guys change that? And they were like, no. No, we're not gonna do that. Yeah, Spurnal, I really think that a lot of people overestimate how much the average gamer cares about the publishing company. I don't think the average Overwatch endorer gives a shit what Blizzard does. They should, but they don't. That's just a name on the box for them. They don't fucking care. Same people who play Warcraft, same people who play COD, whatever. They don't give a shit what's happened there in the past 12 months. It's a name on a box for them. And then whatever. Not everybody is got their finger on, oh my god, what a move. Got their finger on the pulse of video game news, and that's fair. Like, I'm not, and some people, you know, separate the art from the artists or whatever, or like, if I don't buy the game, then the people that was getting abused aren't going to get money now, and da-da-da-da-da. I mean, there's a lot of mental gymnastics that I think people would go through, but I'm not going to fault, like, I'm not going to point a finger at somebody for playing Overwatch. I'm like, you're a bad person. It's just not true. It just isn't true. Get mad at the right people. Get mad at the company. Don't get mad at the people playing the games. If it's something that makes them happy, I'm not going to try and take that away from them. Oh, yeah, Reaper, I'm just making shit up, dude. I don't know. I gotta tell you, to be honest, I don't give a shit about anything that Activision or Blizzard puts out anymore. There's nothing in their games catalog that I look at and go, ooh. Like, it's just not a company I'm particularly interested in. I thought about getting excited about the new Modern Warfare 2, but Daddy knew better. Daddy knew better. And Daddy was right. Well, I say I was right, but I'm going off hearsay and jibber jabber, so take that for what you will. But I can't fucking believe they would shut down Overwatch servers the day that Overwatch 2 opens. How many Modern Warfare 2s? Like 8? There's 2. There's the original Modern Warfare 2, and then the one that's coming out this year, and then there's some like mods and stuff. Like, if I want to play Call of Duty, I play IW4X, which is just like a fan-made set of servers and mods for Modern Warfare 2 with some guns from some different games in it. It's pretty fucking close to vanilla, depending on the server you want to join. Some servers have like no grenades, no flash grenades, or like no noob tubes or whatever. Don't see me. Isn't there a Diablo coming out soon? I won, by the way. I did it. That took way too long. Noob tubes under a rifle-mounted grenade launchers. Diablo 3, Diablo 3, Diablo 3. Where is fake Ghost Pirate? Please. If this I'll lose it. If he's lurking, I'm gonna pee my pants.
Is gonna have a heart attack. Our challenger is not
Age of Empires, Age of Empires, Age of Empires. I don't think we beat the game, right? Oh no, there's shiny A1. I'm gonna click around here and see if there's a A1 vehicle that isn't a Bugatti Veyron that has all-wheel drive. None of these. The Atom will kill me. I kind of want to buy the Atom for the giggles and the shits, but what about the Baba da Boopies? Probably not. Nah, I didn't think so. Mercatus? Nah. Nope. Isn't the VW Nardo in this game? Or am I misremembering? Oh, the Atom's a riot. I love the Atom, but I'm gonna buy one. Don't get me wrong. It's just that's not what I'm looking for right now. Yeah, the catering was the same problem. Okay, it's Bugatti or nothing, it looks like. I'm sure I'm missing some dealerships, but oh, there's one hidden. Oh, that's a fucking sticker shop. Blow me. Well, CCX, Veyron, Grand Sport. Yeah, I think we're just doing it, guys. Do we drive or do we fast travel? What do you want to do? I think I'm in the Porsche now, so If not, I'll do a little swibbity swap. Nightbot, I keep telling you, dude. I'd fix it, but I think I have to fix that because it's on a timer or a whatever. Drive in chat. And we're in the roof because I wanted to switch to the roof. GPS target. Let's go. What's up, Hans? How many miles? 30? I'm gonna do a quick little donut because I definitely didn't do that on purpose. There you go. Where's the... Not the indicator, you fool. That's the one I want to do. How are you? I'm okay, I guess. I'm a little stressed out, but for my own reasons. It's not like the world's ending or whatever. I've created this stress on myself. I'm going to put a lot of stress on myself. I'm going to put a lot of stress on myself. On myself. Thank you. Twitch.tv/RhinoGT4. Nick, it might. Because I've heard from other people that it does. But I don't know if I just... Ow. I just haven't turned it on, but I don't remember it. At all. Yeah, hold on. Let me take a peek here. Did I just turn it off? Gamer setting. That's not what I meant. Audio and video. Audio. Well, it's only on half. So maybe it's got a radio I got to turn on or something. Either way, I don't know. I've not... with a lot of games, when there's no music, it sucks. It sucks. Ow. Like playing through, what do you call it? Like Need for Speed or whatever without the soundtrack would be pain. Like, it was so boring. But this game, it's not that bad, actually. I don't know. Maybe it just fits the vibe. Holy shit, I'm dead. Officer, please. You're gonna come mop me up the fucking pavement. Oh my god. Me too. Need for Speed's not a franchise that I'm pining for, but I also don't want to see them put out bad games. But I'm interested to see what they have to talk about tomorrow. Maybe we'll when is the reveal? Chat, do we know? If it's before noon, fucking forget about it, but like... $11? Never mind. I'll say we might be able to watch it on stream, but... I'm not waking up that early. Especially if I have a flight to catch the next day. Potentially, maybe, perhaps. Maybe. Depends on how long it is, I guess. Recreation. Is that a Bugbear game? Or is that are they just stealing the whole Wreckfest titling? Not stealing, but you know what I mean. What Deadmau5 song is it? 2011. 4 times 4 equals 12, maybe? Well, that's the album. Maths? Oh, it is Ghost and stuff. That's funny. I mean, yeah, but Criterion's made some Need for Speed games that were kind of mediocre too, so it's not like a... a surefire guarantee it's going to be a banger, you know what I mean? No matter how cool the art looks or whatever, it's still, at this point in time, very up in the air. 4 times 4 equals 16. I'm sure there's a joke there that we don't get. Exactly. Precisely. Like, I gotta tell you, if they went full Goofy Goober with this game, I'm not interested. Maybe I'm just a pessimist, but I'm pretty sure what they put out was just art. Like, it's not actually how the game's gonna be designed. But, like, if the entire game is, like, comic booky, I'm like, you know what? Maybe not. Maybe not for me. If they go full silly with it, you know what I mean? If it's just, like, for cutscenes and whatever, then I'm just being an asshole, and that's fine. We're back. A lot happened there. Yeah, I agree, Nick.
Turn right. Turn right.
It'd be wild going from, like, a game with, like, what do you call it? Like, real life characters that they filmed into, like, comic book style. That is a tonal shift.
At the next intersection, turn right.
Yeah, I'm with you, Reaper. I'm not against it, but I need to see more of it. Fuckerinos. That's delicious. I'm gonna have sketty tonight. Oh no, I'm not. I ordered pizza last night, and I had pizza and wings. I ate like my half pound of wings, and I guess the 4.5 beers I had yesterday did not agree with my stomach. So I had my 1 slice of pizza and went, I'm gonna go bed. And I went to sleep. So I have a whole fucking pizza in my fridge that I'm gonna put on the. Rob's got a pizza steel, so I'm able to, or pizza stone, so I'll be able to like heat it up properly. Intrigued. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. I'm not really like super into it, but I'm interested. Pizza Hut? Oh man, you don't know. Absolutely not. I'm not even like super anti Pizza Hut. I'm just more pro order pizza from local places. You'll get a good pie every time. Some of them might not be as good as others, but you'll get a good pie every time. Franchises is like a fucking crapshoot. And it depends on the franchise. It depends on the location. No, I got it from a place called Milano. Wings 2? Yeah, they had a... Oh, no, it was a 2-for-1 pizza, I think it was called. Stupid name. Or 1-for-2 or 1-for-1. It's some sort of goofy name. Because there's a 2-for-1 pizza here and a 1-for-1 pizza here, which I think is funny. But I don't remember which one it was. But it's definitely like a little local chain. And they had medium pizza and wings deal. I was like, you know what? I don't want to fill up on wings. Some protein. Protein would be a good idea, too. I will take a look after the stream. Hans? There are people... What did Arthur post? I missed it. That was a stutter and a half. Holy moly. You know, does this game work on the wheel? If the new game works on a wheel, holy crap, this is where it's gonna shine. Just cruising. What's crazy ambitious? About fucking time. How many goddamn games come out? They're like, this looks super boring. Another annoying period of time that's dedicated to people complaining about the soundtrack. So you can have your opinion on the Heat soundtrack, and that's fine. It's not for everybody. It took me a while too, but it fits the aesthetic. So yeah, maybe you don't like the hip hop, you don't like the Latin music, you don't like the EDM, the dance music they chose to go with. That's fucking cool. That's awesome. You're allowed to have that opinion. That's super dope. But people saying it doesn't fit Need for Speed, you are on crack. You're smoking something. It fits a modern South Florida Miami vibe. Considering Miami is where Ultra Music Festival is, so they have like a very... I'm dead. They have a very like modern dance music vibe to it, so there's not as much like trancey stuff or like 90s stuff. It's all very recent songs at the time that had just come out. Artists that were big at the time with kind of more of a bass housey, bassy style that all fits. All like the Latin stuff all fits that kind of South Florida vibe. And then the hip hop too was really like not super aggressive, kind of radio hits. That's what you'd probably hear in Miami. It fits the vibe. If you don't like the music, that's cool, but you can't, I don't think you could say it doesn't fit the game. I've seen people say that. I'm like, I don't know what worlds you're living in. Oh, EA's sound department needs a raise. EA has not had a bad sounding game in a long time. Soundtrack, car sounds, everything. They always fucking knock it out of the park. And they've been knocking it out of the park for years. Like an ignorantly long amount of time. I can't, man. I can't do funk. I really can't. Instagram has ruined funk for me. Every time I see a cool drift clip, whether it's like some dude doing a donut in his 350 or like clips from Formula Drift or Drift Masters, just hearing funk in the background, I'm like, okay, I'm sure people like it. It's just I can't do it. It's now the drift genre, and it drives me ape shit. I can't stand low BPM music for drifting. It makes no fucking sense to me. When I grew up getting into drifting, you wanted fast music, super high BPM, punk, drum and bass. You know what I mean? Like, because it conveys like you are beating the shit out of your car every time you do it. And I love that. I'm not going to say you can't enjoy it. That'd be stupid, but like I can't do it. I'll take Paul Wall. I'll take Paul Wall every day. Paul Wall has at least got the, what do you call it? The nostalgia factor to it now. Oh, again, for the same reason, I can't stand that song, Schizo. Sitting Sideways from Paul Wall, I can't do it. I remember when Forza Motorsport 2 was out. Every time you'd see like a montage clip on YouTube, like, oh fuck, someone put in a new video. I'm like, that's cool. And it'd be somebody filming with their like digital camera, filming their TV, like their CRT TV screen with Boys in a Daze sitting sideways playing in the background, but way bass boosted because it's like a YouTube rip. It just brings back too many bad memories. It's a good song. It's just not it. I'm not anti Paul Wall. I'm anti that one specific song. Just because of how many yucky... It's the same thing with like Drift Funk. It just has been ruined by content for me. That, and I really don't... Again, I just don't like slow music for car stuff. It doesn't work for me. Like if I ever post a clip... Like I'm getting into Instagram now because I enjoy it. It's a way to like make a little like drone video in Assetto and... show off a car or a track. It's stuff that I used to do on YouTube forever ago, where like I put out like a little like 30-second montage to a song that I liked with some clips that I liked. Oh, slow-mo's different. Some hip-hop with like, or like lo-fi or whatever with some slow-mo clips, that's different. But so I've been getting into to Instagram. Like I've posted 3 things recently. One of them was one of my friends. She's actually playing for my birthday, Ivy. It was her song. I forget what the song's called. It's on Spotify, but it's a breakcore song. Really fun tune.
Destination is 3 miles.
I like the vocal samples in it, and I was like, dope. I want to use this for the Kaido video because it's got the Japanese vocal sample. I think that'll work. I also used like... Very unfortunate. It's a song I found on SoundCloud that's also kind of like breakcore-y. and it was super dope. And then I found the guy's Twitter, or the person's Twitter, and they were retweeting some kind of unsavory things. And I was like, oh shit, I maybe don't want to use this song again. And then I used one of my friend's drum and bass remixes of Ace of Base on the new one, which was again pretty fun. But like I can't do like rap or like, you know, it's too slow.
2 miles away.
Porn? I am refusing to say what I saw. Let's just leave it at that. I don't want people looking it up. It was very unexpected.
At the next intersection, turn left. Turn left.
Punk drift clips? Dude, I will fucking be the change if I have to. Let's say I saw some drawings and I'm not sure how old the people were that were in it. I'm gonna leave it at that. I saw some art being reposted, and the age of the subjects were questionable. I think that's all I gotta say about the man is very Japanese, but yeah, I'm not, because it's not like I posted it or I retweeted it or whatever, right? But some fucking dipshit is gonna see that I use the song, look this person up, and go, you support that. I'm like, I have fucking no idea, man. I heard one of my friends play the song at a DJ set, and I was like, this rules, and I downloaded it because it was free on SoundCloud. I did not look up the person's interests. Maybe that's my fault, but I'm having friends text me about flight advice. I don't know. If I get canceled, I want to get canceled by something I did, not by fucking proxy. It's stupid. Your flight advice? Oh, thanks, chum. So there's the one speed thing. Is there a camera event in this one? Fuck off! It's all the goddamn way over here. Let's do it. Kaneho. Kanehoe. It's not how you say that. I don't speak Italian. I don't know. It's Hawaii. I'm joking. I'm making jokes. I'm telling lies on the internet. Can you believe it?
It's Tess, live from Solar Crown and the starting line of this new Speed Trap Challenge. It's time to see which of our competitors has real guts.
Yeah, drifting is slowly went from being like an action sport to like its own thing. I don't know. Like the culture now is completely different from when like I got into it. People getting into drifting at the time are all like BMX kids and skateboard kids, and because it's kind of what it is. You know what I mean? It's an action sport. But I'd love to turn, Ryan, but you are not making this possible for me. It's all those kinds of kids, right? Which is why I love that Bloodmasters video growing up. We should watch that tomorrow. Because it's just a skate video. Like, they're all wearing leather jackets and fucking... Oh, I love that video. I can watch that anytime. But it's not like that anymore. Drift culture is very strange now. It's definitely different than when I was growing up. Like I would imagine trying to explain missile cars to Instagram. They would fucking throw a fit. No, my car looks like shit on purpose. What? Yeah, no, I'm just gonna drive it all the time. So what's the point of like putting a bunch of money into nice wheels and nice paint? Like I'm just gonna beat the fuck out of it. So what do I care? Dude, their heads would spin. Fuck you. I didn't hit him hard enough. I need to get 2. Who's getting into drifting now? It's hard to say. I don't think I can speak on that. I think I'm too old. I think it's its own thing now. Like, it has nothing to do with really motorsports anymore. I don't think it's got the same things to do with, I don't know. That's a really interesting question, Nick. At least in North America. I'm sure it's different in, like, Japan and in other regions and other countries, but when I got into drifting, it was like literally take whatever rear-wheel drive piece of garbage you can find and bring it to a racetrack and beat the tits out of it. Like, who cares? Like, destroy your car. And now it's like, no, don't even drift. You take it to a track. Are you fucking crazy? No. Talking to my friend Ty. He lives in California. He's gonna drive. He said he wants to drive down to San Diego to come see me. Just feels like cloud chasers. I don't like that term, but yeah. I do think a lot of people are just getting into like cars and JDM culture because they want other people's approval, and that's never what drifting has been about. It's like, again, I started watching and getting into the sport early to mid 2000s, so kind of right after the first big boom. With the second being kind of more recently, like 2015 or so. And when I got into it, like how the car looked was fucking irrelevant. If your car looked dope, it was like, oh, cool. Like, even go back and look at like 2000s D1 cars. Like, yeah, they were low, and yeah, they were on nice wheels, but they were, you know, they were to serve a purpose. And they had goofy liveries, but, like, for the most part, it wasn't relevant how the car looked. I mean, the sport's progressed since then, but... but it's less about, like, I want to build, a competition car, or I want to build, like, just something that makes me happy, or I want to, like... Even stance kids are different now. Like, it's so... Like, I don't know. The internet's kind of ruined a lot of things.
Competition of Solar Crown. Good luck to all of you, and I'll see you at the finish line.
Like, I don't know, when I got into it, people really didn't care if you had replica wheels. Now it's like, oh, you didn't spend $5 grand on wheels that you're gonna curb? Fool. What's wrong with you? Like, who cares, dude? Who gives a shit? And 9 times out of 10, it's people like that don't even have a license that are telling you how to build your car. It's silly. Hella Flush. It's not as big as it used to be, but it is. Like, it's not as like the term I don't think is used as much. Like, and it's kind of sucks too, because stance people will make fun of like drifting people, and drift people will make fun of stance people, and then drifting people will make fun of drifting people, and then like Honda people will make fun of VW people. Like, it's almost like building a car now is just an excuse to start dunking on somebody else. If you somehow turn your life, or a significant part of it, into like, I get pleasure by making fun of other people, I'm sorry, you're a bully and you're a bad person. Like, you need to slow down and go, what the fuck am I doing and who am I doing this for? I don't know, this is like a new mentality for me recently. Like, why would I focus so much on things I don't like? Why do I focus, like, why do I get on the internet and purposely look up things that make me mad? Like, I don't get that. Like, why, like why involve yourself in drama that doesn't concern you? Like, why think about things that make you upset all the time when you could literally just go somewhere else on that website and look up shit that you do like? Like, I don't understand. So, like, it's something that I've never really been mentally, what's the word? Conscious of. But now I'm like, why the fuck? Why am I looking up all this Twitter drama that has nothing to do with me? Why am I looking up all this shit that makes me angry? Like, who cares? I don't care. I don't care? Oh, I mean, that's different. But like I have friends too that like this trend of hot take and then someone just says something toxic. Like, you, instead of putting hot take, just put I'm an asshole. Like, if you have a crazy negative opinion that's gonna get a bunch of people angry, you know where you keep that? To your fucking self. Like, no one cares, dude. Nobody cares if you don't like this thing that everybody likes. Nobody gives a shit. If you're having a conversation, like we were talking about music earlier, and I'm like, I don't really like funk music too much for my own reasons. But I'm not gonna sit here and be like, funk sucks. You're stupid if you like it. You know what I mean? Like, what do I care? We're having a conversation back and forth. This is also literally my soapbox. You know, it's not Twitter, it's not Instagram or whatever. Hi, Arthur. Bye, Arthur. It's literally my soapbox to say whatever I want. But, like, even then, I'm not sitting here going, this is my opinion, and if you don't agree with me, you're wrong. Unless I'm joking. Like... Sorry, I have a bunch of people trying to help me out with this whole flight thing, so I don't want to ignore them. Yeah, it's like, I don't know, like even like people who on Twitter, I'm gonna go with Twitter because it's the platform I use the most. But like hot gaming, post your hot gaming takes. Why? Why is everyone talking about shit they hate all the time? Like, don't you get exhausted? Don't you get tired of being mad all the time? It's not even just Twitter. Like, it's Discord servers, Reddit. Like, it's everywhere. It's not one platform. Instead, if you want to start a post that's like, oh, I want to get a bunch of people's opinions on some shit, why don't you just bring up like, what's your favorite underrated game, or your favorite underrated game mechanic, or your underrated this or this whatever? Then you can talk about some sort of obscure fucking game you don't get the chance to talk about and nerd about over it. Like, that's, I can't imagine being negative all the time, like 24 hours a day. There's people too that will search up like trending topics, again, regardless of what website you're on, that will search up like trending topics that they know they disagree with, and they just get involved. Like, no. Or they'll get into arguments with people that'll last like hours. Fucking block them. There's a block button on the website for a reason, dude. I don't have to fucking talk to anybody I don't want to talk to. I'm trying to think of an example, but like, oh man, I'll do like a vague post of something political, right? Like, not like a super, like, I don't get, oh, the Amber Heard shit was wild. Like, why are you so fucking concerned? Like, thank you once again, Nightbot, very cool. Like, if I post something vaguely political, or like when there was protests where I live, and like all these truckers parked downtown for like a month. It was a while, and they disrupted a bunch of like the locals, and people couldn't get to fucking work, and like they're just being they weren't even really protesting. They're just being a fucking nuisance. They were setting up like hot tubs and shit in the middle of downtown. Like, fuck off. Like, if you don't have a message, they don't, like, a lot of them didn't have a message. Regardless, if I even vaguely posted about that, some person who was searching up like keywords to get mad jumps in my DMs, like, or my DMs, jumps in the replies like, I'm not even gonna fucking argue with you. It's literally a website, like a funny haha website to post. I got chicken today. Like I don't at any point need to argue you or like have a discourse with you. I don't owe you fucking anything on the internet. I don't have to hear you out. I don't have to hear your side of the story. I don't have to hear shit. That's stupid. That's so dumb. I mean, okay, granted, depending on what you do for a living might change if you're a journalist or some shit, but like I'm just some Joe Schmo on the internet. I don't have to put up with some fucking random who I have no idea who this person is trying to start an argument with me over something I don't particularly even care about, that I just tweeted about or posted about in passing. You don't have to do that to yourself. Nightbot, relax. I don't even know how to fix that. You can set it up to like, it's more lines, I guess, of chat that it needs to go through, but then it'll just all blow its load all at one time. I am backwards. My hands are sweaty. Like, people who reply to, like, celebrities' posts are some of the goofiest fucking people on the internet. Like, someone who's got, like, 500,000, 1 million followers, they don't fucking see your shit, dude. And they reply to them every day, like, you're a bad person. Like, go outside. Why are you so mad all the time? And I used an example of politics, but it can absolutely extrapolate outside of politics. You see it in fucking video games, honestly, more. And it's even more ridiculous. So at least like politics, like it's literally like the future of your country, or like rights or issues, whatever, that are pretty important, really. If you don't get into politics, that's fine. I don't blame you. It's kind of fucking impossible right now. And exhausting. And I mean get into politics. Like, not like I have an opinion. Like, there's people I have on my timelines that just post political stuff all day. Don't know how you do that, but if that makes you happy, then go for it, I guess. But like, even in video games, like, it's so fucking irrelevant, dude. So fucking irrelevant. You guys are meanie, idiot, stupid doodoo heads because you did something in the update, and fuck you. Brother. Maybe it's time to pick up a new hobby. Like, I forget. It was I can bring this back to Forza. I think something happened in Forza where some guy got banned or something. That's not important to the story. But there were 2 females specifically. I'm sure the dudes caught wind of it too. This isn't like a male, like a gendered story. It just so happens that both of the victims that I remember were female. Not victims, I think that's a strong word, but both of the people who went through this were female. Oh, GT7 was bad too. Like, there was people who do not give a shit about Gran Turismo complaining about predatory microtransactions. And as anybody who'd actually played the game are like, there is other issues with this game that have nothing to fucking do with that. You have no idea what you're talking about. You came into this community to get mad. Like, I don't get it. Wasn't it that Scoop It Up and Up guy who put out a big review that like Gran Turismo 7 is one of the most predatory games of 2022 and like never put out a racing game video before ever at all? It's like, I have to speak up for the community, and the community is like, no, we're good. We're good. No, we're fine. Is Review Tech or whatever his name is? I think. I just know the funny haha intro. And then in okay, back to my original thing. with Forza, something happened in the game. It wasn't like personal, right? Yeah, I think Angry Joe posted about it too. And I used to really respect Angry Joe, honestly, about how he would, like, if he had a cause he believed in, whether it was like some nobody mobile game or a AAA developer, if he saw some bullshit, he'd call it out. But the whole Gran Turismo thing, I'm like, okay, so you've made your brand about being angry, and you don't have anything to be angry about this week. So you took this little tiny problem, blew it up 15 times, and didn't bother to, like, talk to anybody from the community or get any interviews or get a second opinion. You're just like, oh, hey, there's a thing. Well, I mean, in fairness, GT7 Vanilla was a bit rough on the money front. But at the same time, playing through the cafes, you didn't need to buy anything. You could play the whole single player without spending a dime. Granted, it would be rough if you want to, like, you know, be a competitive online player, which kind of involves you getting all of the Group 3 and all of the Group 4 cars. Or at least most of them. So yeah, I'm starting to see where your argument is. But, like, you don't really have to buy anything in the cafes. You could play through the whole game without spending $1. I played through most of GT7 before the economy update, and I never spent 1 penny on microtransactions in that game. Not one. So to say they're predatory when stuff like fucking Torque Drift exists, you are out of your mind. You are a crazy person. Yeah, but how many of these people, Skizzo, are playing fucking sport mode? And even then, you just go on sport mode and grind for money that way. But that's the only argument I understand. That's the only argument I get. If you're a habitual sport mode player and you're like, I need all of the Group 3 cars because I need all of the Group 3 cars because one's going to be better one week and one's going to be better the next week. That I get it. Understand. But even those people weren't that mad. They were mad about other shit. They're like, hey, the game doesn't fucking work. The servers are shit. We keep crashing. Like, there was other things to be mad about. The microtransaction thing was the least amount of their problems. But yet, people are like, oh shit, I can get mad about something I don't really care. Like, how many people who made Gran Turismo 7, like, hate videos? Not hate videos, but what, you know what I'm talking about? Like, oh, this microtransaction. How many of them made follow-up videos on anything? Oh yeah, anybody you talk to that actually was a Gran Turismo fan for longer, like even GT, people jumped on in GT Sport. Anybody who's played the game was like, this is a non-issue. You are drowning out legitimate concerns with microtransaction bullshit when there's so much other stuff that could be talked about this video game right now that needs fixing or needs, you know, tending to. And I'm going to go back to my Forza point. I'm going to get this out of my fucking mouth before I forget. There is, I forget her name, but she was the community manager at the time, I think, for Forza Horizon or Forza in general. And then there was Retro Crystal, who was a presenter. And I'm sure she had some sort of backstage role of Playground Games, but I don't fucking remember what it was. And they got so much shit from the community over something that really didn't involve, especially Crystal. She's so not fucking involved, and like racing game people getting mad at voice actors about like, when's the new game coming out? Guys, like you're joking, right? The voice actor for Need for Speed should not be getting hate about something that happened in the game, period. They show up, they do their voice lines, they get their paycheck, and they leave. They're not affiliated with that game long term unless there's DLC or some shit. You guys are out of your fucking minds. Why are we harassing people? I was like, oh, well, then there's the argument, oh, we could just send it. No, like, the social media manager has nothing to do with game updates. Like, what are we doing? Yeah, this is like a thing I'm really passionate about. So I think games have gone downhill because people don't know how to fucking talk to people. Like, I genuinely think a lot of games that have like a lot of issues right now, or franchises. Forza, Gran Turismo, I guess a little bit, Call of Duty, whatever. The reason a lot of these games and franchises are so right now is they can't listen to their fan base because their fan base just does not know how to communicate a thought properly. They're either fuck you, this game's shit, you're shit, this game's trash, you fucking suck, your mother, or like, this is the best game I've ever played, you guys, let me suck your toes. Like, there's no logical in between. And I know a lot of the fan base is kids, and I don't expect kids to put up a logical argument, and unfortunately, you know, they have access to the internet, but it's not true, man. The amount of fucking dumb bullshit I've seen from Greg, who's 40. Like, brother, man, you're married with children. Why are you harassing the iRacing Twitter account? Please. Like, the kids, I don't blame. They don't fucking know any better. Like, I probably tweeted Robert Bowling when I was 17 saying, your mother. Like, I was part of the problem, but I was a kid. Not some fucking old dude, man. Like, all the adults getting up to this shit. You guys are corny. Robert really loved bowling. Hi, Cody. Yeah, exactly, Emerald. Exactly. I'm glad that they came across. Good TV show. What? Did I say a TV show and not notice it? Oh, man, you want to see, like, genuinely, honestly, the lowest common denominator on the internet at this point is just they're all on Facebook. You want to get angry at a group of people? Go on any social media page for any racing game and look at comments. The ones specifically that I know are bad are Forza and iRacing. iRacing's unbearable. I don't look at the Forza stuff anymore because I've unfollowed all of them. Again, just not as franchise I'm super interested in anymore. But, like, people with their real goddamn names attached are like, I hope you die. Like, you're 35. Are you sure? Like, people read this shit, dude. Like, you wouldn't talk to someone face to face like that? Yeah, people who like, oh, mobile game graphics. I'm like, that's not even an insult anymore. Some mobile games look so fucking good. Oh, what's up, Bleach? Javix. That's all I remember for Bleach brands. Stuart? Or like, fucking, how are you? I'm okay. I'm a little stressed out, but we're hanging in there. I'm trying to decide whether I want to spend a whole lot of money this weekend or not. And I've only got 24 hours. Mobile game a lot. I mean, Project Cars 3 looked like a mobile game through its UI, not necessarily its graphics. I get the argument there, but even then, there's a lot more wrong with Project Cars 3 than that. Broke because TwitchCon. So yeah, I might be there. Not TwitchCon, but the everything else. TwitchCon's great, but it's very expensive to go for 3 days. Especially super last minute. And I'm pretty sure, oh, I was killed! Get back here, you son of bitch. Yeah, I found a flight out of Toronto, which is a 4-hour drive, but it's still expensive. So I gotta do like some mental math as to whether it's gonna be worth it to go or if it'd be really fucking stupid. I'm down for stupid. Stupid's great. Really stupid might be a bad idea. Clutch kickers. I do not want to support Cletus McFarland anymore. Unfortunately, supporting clutch kickers is also supporting Cletus McFarland. Yeah, Eric rules. Eric rules. Big Eric fan. Shelter. Yeah, that's the plan. I got a free place to stay. I got a ticket waiting for me. I just got to get there. But I got to drive 4 hours to the airport. get on the plane, and it's Canadian Thanksgiving this weekend, so the airports are like gonna be a madhouse. So we'll see. I can do it. I just have to decide whether it's worth it. Yeah, I mean, I get you, Cody. I'm not gonna hold that over your head. Even if people still watch Cletus, I don't give a shit. Make your own decisions. Don't put that evil on me, Bleach. I still haven't decided yet. I'm still pondering the idea. I want to go because a lot of friends are going, but also I don't want to like ruin myself to get there. And if it's completely unrealistic in terms of logistics, it's not worth it. It's not worth the stress. Even if it's a really fun weekend, it's not going to be worth the like multiple anxiety attacks. Trying to get there on time and getting in the airport on time and rushing through the airport and blather, 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 blather. So we'll see. When I'm done here tonight, I'm basically gonna look at my bank and then do some math and really think about it. Because I've got basically until tomorrow morning to decide. Honestly, I probably don't even have that much time.
Live from the starting line.
I'm not doing it. I'm not spending $700 on a harebrained idea. I can't do that. I have to think about it. That's just how I operate. I can't spend anything over like $100 without... I was in Walmart like 2 days ago and I wanted a TV mount and like it was like $40 and I was like, and then I was in Walmart 20 minutes before they closed because that's just who I am. Like looking up mounts on Amazon and like, oh, do I want one that does this? Like I very careful with the way I spend my money unless it's food. If it's food, I don't give a fuck. I ordered $60 of sushi last week. Anything that isn't food, I'm very like thinking emoji about. Food? Like, I have food in the fridge. I'm loaded up on chicken for the next couple of days. I almost was like, I'm gonna order food tonight. I'm like, you fucking dipshit. You ordered food yesterday, and the whole pizza's still in the fridge. No! What is wrong with you? I mean, after college, Mimi, I was just too poor for too long. Like, during college, oh, man, I'm not gonna tell this whole story, but college is fucking bad. It was bad. I ate one slice and then felt sick, Skelly, so I'm gonna eat mostly an entire pizza by myself tonight. I've been unfollowing people on Twitter. Yep. I had to be, like, I'm not anti-politics. I kind of keep it out of the stream a little bit because I figure a lot of people like don't want to think about that all day every day, so they'd like to come to like watch some guy play the race car for a bit. You know what I mean? I don't want to be here talking about like rights and whatever all the time. If the occasion arises, I'm not holding back, but also I'm not bringing the topic up. But I have friends that like 24/7 just retweeting things and being mad about it. I'm like, man, I'm cool if that's how you want to spend your time. I can't do it, so I've muted a bunch of people, or like people who only get online when there's drama, or like, oh fuck this company or fuck this. Like, I can't do it anymore. Hiding the trending tab on Twitter was the best thing I've ever done. Unfortunately, so much shit happens in the world now that just goes, whew. Like, I had no idea about the hurricane until it was happening. Actually, no, it's not true, because it hit northeastern Canada. There was a hurricane that hit northeastern Canada, and then the big one hit Florida. So hurricane talk was around before, but yeah, Cody, it really helped me a lot. And if people get mad at you for unfollowing you on an app, that is their own fucking fault, and you weren't good friends anyway. At least within that context. You know, if you're like, why'd you unfollow me? Because you're a poo-poo head. I'd be a little mad. But if you unfollow me, like, man, I just can't fuck with the stuff that you retweet all the time. I'm like, you know what? That's fair. Like, I tell my friends that. My real-life friends. I'm like, if you're on, like, Instagram or Facebook or whatever, and I'm just like, haha, video game cars. And you're like, I don't care. That's awesome. That's fine. That's cool. I don't... A follow account's just a number. I'm not mad that I've been getting edged with 3,000 followers on Twitter for the last 2 months. Twitter.com/Aeroteq, by the way. Drop me a follow. But like, I tell my real life friends, like, oh man, I wish I could support your stream or like follow you on your social media. I just don't care about sim racing. Like, that's fucking awesome. I don't care.
Is really starting to show.
That's not personal. That's fine. How you choose to spend your time online at the end of the day is up to you. But not everybody has to be cool with it. Freedom of speech is not without freedom of consequence. Do not over extrapolate that. You know what I mean. Don't make it about something that it isn't. Oh, it's a time trial. Tiny trial. But 2 laps. Oh, this is rad. Reaper. I've had like 3 separate people thank me or say, hey, congrats on 3,000 followers. Like, just wait a week. They're like, what do you mean? I'm like, it'll go away. Wait a week. There's been so many porn bots recently. I don't know what about my haha race car account that people are just like, boobies. But like, no. Leave me alone. Ow. Oh, I'm in someone's yard. Hi there. Oh, Facebook's just a fucking lost cause now. Holy shit. Facebook's been too far gone for too long. Whether it's peanut brains, bots, fucking minion memes, Facebook is beyond repair. Honestly, if I was the Zuck, I would make a new social media with some sort of gimmick, market it like that, and just slowly watch everybody leave Facebook. Like, you gotta jump off that ship before it sinks, brother. Talk to Tom from MySpace. I'm sure he'll have some fucking advice for you. Holy shit. I posted my first Facebook status today about this flight that I'm thinking about taking. And I don't think, other than my birthday stuff, I think 6 months ago was the last time I posted something on Facebook. That wasn't, oh, I was about to smoke that building. Like, the only reason I still have a Facebook account is to communicate with some family members so they don't start following me on, like, Instagram and, like, my air quotes business stuff. I gotta tell you, I love my family to death. Nothing is, I don't know how to feel if I post like a Assetto Corsa video, tag all my sponsors in it, you know, talk about ESDA or whatever, and then like my aunt is like, I'm so proud of you. Like, thank you, but maybe I'm the weirdo. I don't know, but I was like, cool, if I keep my Facebook account, they won't bother me everywhere else. Like, I am unhinged on the Bird app. I do not want my mom, for example, seeing what I tweet on a daily basis. Holy shit. Wow. No thanks. And she knows better. Me and my mom have had this talk. Like, she will, if I'm doing anything important, she'll watch it. What up, Beers?
Holy shit!
Tom sold my space.
Oh, you fuck off. You know what I mean, you asshole. Thanks, Beers. How we doing, brother? Oh, yeah, really quick before I forget, because I will forget tomorrow. I'll be in Margaritaville tomorrow. Oh, not again! No! He doesn't learn! He doesn't learn! Ah! I swear, my God, I hate it here. I'm not laughing at all. I gotta make this shorter. I thought it was too short when I edited that. I think I gotta cut it down even more. Oh shit, I have a new idea for a button, but I don't know if I want to spoil it. I found a wrestling clip while I was watching like random top 40, top 50 videos the other day, and it's very funny, and it's relevant to this stream. I'll fight you. I'm gonna spoil it now. Ooh woo. Touch his lip with index finger. Winks. I was fucking watching. I was reading chat. That one was directly my fault. Dude, shout out to Techno. This is huge. Chia Pack Watch is huge. I hope you've been doing well, Cody, by the way. I know we don't get to chat that much, so. Not trying to call you out. I'm just like, hey, my friend's here. How's my friend doing? Janky. Fuck, I haven't seen Janky in forever. That's not true. He stops in once in a while. It's not true at all. Man, maybe this is wrong of me. It probably is. There's some people that stop kind of coming around as much, and I'm not really heartbroken about it. And then there's some people that I guess got busy with life or whatever, or maybe they're just not as interested in my stuff anymore. It's not personal. I'm like, oh man, you know? Oh, not this time. Not this time. He learned. I still almost died, but it was... How... What's the bet that I forget that on lap 2? Don't actually bet, because if you do, I'll remember, because I'll see it, but... I feel that, dude. Hard time enjoying... That's fine. Well, it's not, but like, I don't know. I'm not much of a Twitch watcher myself, to be honest. Like, I'll watch my friends' streams. Like, I'll watch Ryan if he's streaming. I'll mostly lurk, because I don't really want to get caught up in a conversation. Or I'll watch like an iRacing, like an esports stream if one's on that I like, which I'm not really into. I don't like sports with the ball. I like sports with the car where it goes really fast and turn. I would have done the accent there, but I'm not sure how appropriate that is. But I'm not really a huge Twitch enjoyer. Like, I don't watch any of the big streamers. I don't really watch, like, in my spare time. I'm a big YouTube guy, but not so much a streamer, which is weird. You'd think it'd be the other way around, but nope. Oh. That felt really nice. That felt really good. Oh yeah, you live in Florida. It was Caitlin that moved. Hope she's doing all right. Seems like she is. Other than the uh-oh hurricane thing, that was not dope. Okay, well, you live in that area. That's what I meant. Yeah, the Lemons crew seems like they're doing okay. Drew, like, looks like it looks like he's healthier, man. I'm so stoked for Drew. He looks healthier. Yeah, I just texted him last night. I was like, are you going to TwitchCon? He's like, no. I'm like, I might shotgun and go to San Diego that weekend, so I just wanted to say what's up. He's like, yeah, I won't be there. I'm like, oh, that's fucking cool, though. He's like, yeah, we should, next time you're in California, though. I'm like, yep, definitely. I love Drew. He showed up to the ESDA meet on Monday. Did not expect that. Unfortunately, we were in a pretty tough car pack. He got his ass kicked and then left. But I don't blame him. Those cars were a lot harder than I thought they were going to be. I thought it was going to be really easy, which is the whole point, and then it was not really easy. So I'll have to do some more vetting next time we pick a car pack that isn't like a easy peasy one. Want to talk to the people streaming in some capacity of streamers who definitely just eye candy, but I can't really sit and watch those long. There's definitely a breed, like 2 brands of streamers. That was the Fumi car pack. It's like WDT, but a lot grippier. So, you know, this part of the rotation of the wheel was really hurting a lot of people. And we were on the Fuji short course, you know, the one with the downhill initiation. Those cars just didn't fit that track as well. Emerald, I hope you're not saying what I think you're saying. I'm going to let you expand on your thought. because I have strong opinions about femme and female streamers on this website and how people treat them. But I don't think you're that kind of person. I think I'm misreading it. That's why I'm like waiting for you to, you know. But there's two brands of like streamer. There's one that like if I need to talk, like the conversation's why I'm here. Thank you once again, Nightbot. And then there's the other brand of like I'm totally comfortable just putting this on in the background. And like they're either in Discord with somebody or there's so much going on in their stream that like that's how I watch iRacing streams. Like I watch Brennan Hyperstar, the Team i5G Arca Break Weekly dude. He's the one who edits all of that. I mean, i5G is a group of people, but like he's the main figurehead online with their content at least. I don't really chat. I just kind of watch the stream. But people like Ryan and my friends, I want to talk, right? So it's like two brands. It's interesting. Never really thought of that, by the way. Words are hard. I know. I'm aware. That's why I didn't want to be like, go off on a tangent. And you're like, that's not what I meant. I don't think it's what you meant either. That's why I was like, I'll ask again. Because I'm not sure. Because a lot of femme streamers on this website do not get a fair shake.
Foot on the gas. One objective. Drive as fast as possible. Simple, isn't it?
I've talked about this a lot before, but like, I can summarize it with, at the end of the day, I'd rather it be a lot harder for me to grow and not get harassed on a daily basis. Yeah, I don't think what I'm talking about, Emerald, is what you meant. I think we might probably on the same page here. Like, even fucking, like, Amaranth. Amaranth has completely leaned into the fact that there's probably 1,000 dudes. She gets way more views than that, but I'm just percentaging it. There's got to be at least 5% of her audience, if not more, that's beating their meat every time she streams. And she knows. She's not an idiot. But, like, it is gross. But people who get mad at her for that are... I don't get it. If you had a group of people that were willing to pay you thousands of dollars, right? Like thousands. She makes a lot of money. And they're willing to pay you that just to like ASMR or just sit around in a fucking bikini. Why would you not? I'd do it. Are you fucking kidding me? I still get creative control. I still do whatever I want, but like easy peasy lemon squeezy, my dude. Do I think it's gross that like there's people out there putting no effort into their streaming and into their content and getting huge numbers back? Hell yeah! That's not gender specific. There's fucking people like dudes who play Fortnite and Call of Duty that are just like for 4 hours. That's a school bus. Let's see if I still won here. Like that's equally as lazy, but they don't get called out for it. Like XQC is fucking terrible, man. In my opinion. If you like XQC, that's fine. That's great. That's cool. I don't care. But like every time I've watched XQC streams, I'm like, I don't get it. Like I don't get it. I don't understand the appeal. Clearly there's an appeal, but like, yeah, I mean, I remember when we went to TwitchCon in 2019, Cody. Me, Caitlin, and Drew were in the hotel room together, watching an Amaranth stream, and she was just running around TwitchCon, and I'm probably simplifying this a lot, but this is what I remember. She was just walking around the convention floor with somebody filming her or streaming for, like holding her stream set up, and she was just kind of dancing a little bit, and she'd say hi if somebody would approach her, she'd take a picture, and then the cycle would repeat. And there was like 5,000 people watching. I was like, how the fuck is this interesting? Like, I don't get it. So at the time I was like, rah, it's her fault. Like, I can't believe this. She's so garbage. But at the end of the day, I'm like, it's down to the people watching it, dude. Because if this really was like doo-doo content, and like I respect her, I still think it's doo-doo. Oh, I don't know, Emerald. I don't know. I feel like a lot of people at the top level of anything on social media are phoning it in. I feel like a lot of people in the top 1%, YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, whatever, at least have an air of fakeness about them. Maybe that's just me being dejected, but you can't be that positive and that hyped up all the time. Documentary about her? I'm just using her as an example. There's like 1,000 other fucking streamers you could use in this place. Power Station 2. Reaper! Look what you made me do. Have a great night, dude. Enjoy your festival if I don't see you before you leave. Nah, I get you, Emerald. I know what you're talking about. But like, I used to be mad at the streamer about that. I'm like, why don't they make better content? Why do they put this out? This is garbage. And then I thought about it. Maybe, you know, being on this side of the camera for a little bit longer has changed my tune. But like, if people are gonna watch something, you'd be fucking stupid to stop, right? Like, you'd be a little dumb to not do it. Granted, you know, there's reasons. I feel like if it doesn't make you happy, if it doesn't satisfy you creatively, sure. But like, if people are gonna pay you all that fucking money to put on a bikini and get into a plastic hot tub and dance around, get into that goddamn hot tub. Like, they're pandering? Absolutely. Be mad at the people they're pandering at. Yeah, exactly. Like, I'm not mad at her. I'm mad at the fucking weirdos that are sitting there beating their schmeat going, maybe she'll love me if I give her 5,000. No! Therapy, my guy. Please. Seek help. Yeah, I never get mad at the people. Or like, yeah, I was just about to bring up OnlyFans too. Like, they're like, oh, they got an OnlyFans account. I'm like, yeah, people fucking pay to see it. You know what I mean? If they're comfortable doing that, then fuck it. You know what I mean? If people are gonna pay you money to look at your boobs, then go for it. Again, I'm not mad at you. I wouldn't even say annoyed. Disappointed. Yeah, that's... Yeah, we're on the same page here. That's why I was like, I'm not gonna jump down your throat here because I don't think you're that person. And I was right. Fucking... Oh, God. Oh. And another argument comes up, too, about selling out. And, I mean, there's some truth to that. Like, an example of selling out that I think would make me mad is if, let's say I was watching... I'm going to use Ryan as an example, because I love my Ryan to death, and I want to talk about him as much to death. So you guys will go check out his content. Twitch.tv/RhinoGT4. If Rhino decided tomorrow that because he was getting a check, he was just going to play Raid Shadow Legends from now on, that's gross. You know? If somebody goes... But if Ryan's like, man, I'm going to start selling pictures of my feet, that he is absolutely the Pink Vitz guy who you can watch with me every Tuesday on Twitch.tv/TRAXIONGG on head-to-head. !H in the chat. It is generally one of my favorite things that I'm making right now. I'm having so much fun with that. The Rush stream from yesterday, banger. Banger stream. If they don't edit it, I will. I gotta download it, actually. I'll do that tonight. But like, if you take what you're doing, your main thing, and completely uproot it to do something that clearly your audience would not enjoy, just for the bag, then I have a problem. Obviously, it's a case-by-case basis, but problem. If you're doing something that is going to piss off most of your audience, but you're doing it for you, if you're like, you know what, fuck it, I really want to make camping videos, because I love camping, so I'm going to do camping videos. Awesome. I'm here for you, man. That's great. Like, yeah, you're gonna ruin your whole fan base. It's kind of like what I did. Like, moving to Twitch was a big change, and a lot of people were not fucking with it and did not come from YouTube. And when I stopped playing Forza, a lot of people didn't fuck with it and didn't want to. That's cool. I'm fine. And I think that's a very legitimate reason to be like, I'm done. If I'm not putting out stuff you like anymore, don't show up. I'm not gonna force you to. I'm silly. But like, it's not like I said, you know what? I'm going to play the NFT racing game that keeps emailing me every week because they're going to pay me $5 grand to do it. That's a number I made up. That's not true. That's more of this. We enter the sellout territory. Like doing something that go against your principles or your morals and what you already do. But yeah, my main point being that, like, there's a lot of guys who play Fortnite to 2 viewers that get mad at women. Instead of, you know, maybe looking inward and realizing they're a charisma vacuum, but I digress. They're like, oh, you know, all I gotta do on this website is be a girl. As long as I'm a girl, you know, it'll be so much easier. And even within sim racing, I'm not gonna say who it is, but there's somebody streaming almost every day. Every day I seem to look at Twitch. Who's got, like, in her title, blank game with a girl, and, like, her tags are, like, girl, woman, female. Like, she's absolutely leaning into it. And people get mad about that. But at the same time, you know, I, as a male, do not have a problem. I've gotten one person send their penis into my DMs in the 13 years now. Or 12 years that I've been online making content. I've been sexually harassed one time. That poor woman, as a result of her choices, I'm sure gets it at least every day where people join her chat and like, you're so beautiful. I couldn't fucking imagine, man. Couldn't fucking imagine. So if I gotta work a little bit harder to gain an audience, and I don't have to get those people watching me, who's the real winner here? Let's be honest. I wouldn't want those fucking creeps watching me anyway.
Competitor in last place. May the best driver win.
I have a couple friends who are sex workers, man. Like, that's fucking awesome. If you're comfortable with that, you know, if that's something that you're like, I can live with this, because it's big, you know what I mean? You're selling your likeness online. Even if you're not doing it naked, like, that's still something you got to think about before you make a Twitter account, or not Twitter account, but like, you make an account or something. Like, I'm monetizing myself. Am I ready to do that? And if the answer is yes, fuck it, awesome, go for it, dude. Couldn't give a shit. They just sell feet pics. I hate to break it to you, Emerald. That's what that is. Sex worker does not necessarily mean I give hand jibbers for money. It's a broad term. It includes the hand jibbers for money, but... Shimt. Yep. It's not a dirty word either. Like, I did this... Supply and demand, man. Like I said, if you're mad that people are making bag off of that, then be mad at the people paying them. Don't be mad at Nickelback for putting out bad music. Be mad at the people for buying it. A Racine with the reasonable take. Hey, do you want to hang out tomorrow? Want to hang out Friday morning? For an hour? I'm joking, I'm kidding. Maybe. I'm telling lies on the internet. I'm trying to get a flight to San Diego, and the cheap ones are in Toronto or Montreal. The Montreal one leaves too late, so I don't think I'm going to end up going with that one, but I've still got to think about it, because it'd be a lot shorter of a drive. Dude, okay, so you'll be equally as upset with me right now, other than the fact that I just doinked the pole here. Haha, get it? You said doink the pole. So I was looking up flights to San Diego last week. It's not for TwitchCon. It's for like a music festival, but it's not a music. It's like very small, but everyone going are like homies. I don't know how else to explain it. It's a group from VR. And like Ian's there, like the I in Team Rick. And I haven't seen Ian in forever, and I miss that fucker. So like, I'm like, I don't know. I want to go see my friends and make some new friends, and this would be a dope weekend considering, you know, the glasses incident. Flights last week were $800 to California from here. That's not bad. It's expensive, but like whatever. I won't say who. I don't want to make them uncomfortable, but I was, because it was my birthday yesterday, some very generous people found a link to my PayPal account. And my financial situation has changed. So I was like, fuck, I could go to that thing. I could do that. It'd be expensive, but like, fuck it, you know? Like, how many opportunities are you gonna get? Especially it's getting cold now, and that'd be the hell of a fucking birthday weekend, you know? It's $1,500, and I was like, fuck, it's gotta be like last minute flights. I did some Googling today, which is why stream started late. A flight from where I live right now in Ottawa to Toronto, which is about a 4-hour drive, $600. You know how much the flight is to San Diego from Toronto? Only $100 more. Yeah, I'm just trying to decide whether it's worth it now that I've had time to think about it and not be 5 beers deep. Dude, it's fucking comical how expensive flights are right now for this weekend. Because it's Thanksgiving, I get it, but like, because I'm going to be drinking tomorrow night, so I don't want to like pound beers back and then wake up 2 hours of sleep hungover, maybe still intoxicated, and then got to drive to Toronto. So the Montreal one's $100 more, but less driving. But my aunt who lives in Toronto was like, park your car at my house and I'll drive to the airport and I'll pick you up when you get back. So that's a fucking, that saves me on parking. I don't got to worry about my car. And the flight would land in San Diego faster because shit would be going on Friday night. I'd only get into San Diego at about midnight if I flew out of Montreal, which is pretty last minute. I'll drive it. Yo, did you hear about Brandon? Hawken? He's in fucking Italy right now. What? Oh, this is 7 laps. My brain's tiny. Holy shit. One of the dudes when I did Red... I hope they do Ring Masters again, by the way. Oh, dude. Yeah, I assumed everyone was drunk. Why is he there? It's a Ferrari esports thing. He came like 6th in the world. I thought it was like their dumb little mobile game, but I saw a little clip from it today that FTF posted on Twitter. I was like, holy shit, like this is a real thing. Yeah, you remember Mark, right, Rasim? I haven't heard a thing from him. So this is about the time last year when they reached out. I'm like, okay. He's the nicest man I've ever met. He's the most rural Ontario dude I've ever met. That man is Letterkenny. He's a sweetheart. I saw it out on Twitter today. I was like, holy shit, how did I not hear about that? My man's gonna get spaghetti linguine. Let's go. Oh, that dude's a weapon. Yeah, he's so good. He just doesn't have like the esport, like he doesn't have the air of esports about him at all. Like everyone else, like you see them in their pictures and their interviews, they're like, I'm going to drive the car as fast as I can. Brandon's got a fucking big goofy smile on his face. I love Brandon Hawken. Absolute unit. Love that guy. I had no idea who he was when I went to Red Bull. And he was like, you're the guy who does ESDA and US Drift, right? I was like, holy shit. I didn't think anybody would know anything about my goofy little skid cars. He's like, how do I get a license? I want to compete. This dude just likes to beat other people with a car. It's great. Not physically, maybe. I don't know what he's into. Big Brandon Hawken guy. I hope they do that again. That was so cool. I would love to be able to actually like go out and have beers. That'd be great. Everybody I met there, like you included obviously, but everybody I met there seemed really fucking cool. Even the Red Bull people seem really nice. But goddamn Jimmy Broadbent and his goddamn charity. Bastard. Oh, hey, I'm gonna promote this as much as I can because I'm not gonna physically be there. ESDA, October 21st, 22nd. 21st, 5 p.m. is qualifying, Eastern, and then Saturday, 12 p.m. noon. Hopefully, Strix is having some computer issues, but hopefully we get this figured out. The round is being done while we're raising money for Safe in Our World, which is a mental health charity. So even if you're not into drifting, not into sim drifting, whatever, if you've got some money kicking around, I know something like mental health is really important to a lot of us. So I'm not going to be there. I'm going to be at a wedding. I might be there Friday, maybe. I'm bringing my microphone just in case, but it'd be really cool if you guys could like support it, and if you got any money, that'd be awesome. I know this is something that we've been planning behind the scenes for a couple of months now, or for a couple of weeks now. So we're stoked to get that charity involved and hopefully put on a good show. I'm so bummed that I commentated the whole season and I'm gonna miss the last round. But I gotta tell you, I love everything we've done with the SDA this year. It's been a really tough year media-wise. We went from working with Podium to working by ourselves to getting the TRAXION sponsorship, and everyone behind the scenes having to basically learn everything by hand, and like everybody was learning something this year. It was really stressful. But I'm so glad it's over. For the team, I decided to work unpaid this year. So man, all the work and stress and shit, I'm not even getting paid for it.
Even Stuart. Today, our new challenger was definitely the stronger of the two.
Yeah. Well, like, I'm not mad at anybody, but we had a set of sponsors who remain nameless, who were promising like several $1,000s in sponsorship money. So when I took ESDA to TRAXION, I wasn't asking for much. I was like, hey, just make sure the media team gets paid, and that's it. And I did the math with a certain amount of people in mind. And then all of a sudden, this 2 really big sponsor deals we had lined up just ghosted. So we went from having a huge budget to a tiny little budget. I was like, okay, well, someone's going to have to take an L here. And it was me. It's super fucking lame. I won't say much, but I have no interest in working with a real-life car company anymore for drifting. Never again. If I can help. If it's up to me. Every gaming company we've worked with so far has been fucking fantastic. Every car company we've worked so far, parts, tires, whatever, have all fucked us around. Either they stop responding, they don't, support us on social media or whatever. You'd be surprised how validating if someone like a tire company or like a clutch company or like, somebody big in the aftermarket for drifting started reposting stories on Instagram from a sim drifting league. That'd be huge for us. Nope. Not at all. So, yeah, when I went to TRAXION, I gave them a number, and that number was relatively low, but I'm like, sim drifting's going to be really new. We're going to need at least a year under, for them. We'll need a year under our belt before we can come back to the negotiation table and say, hey, we want to double our money or triple it or whatever. So that everyone can get paid what they're worth. And I told the team that too. I was like, it's going to be a shitty year. There's no way around it. But we went from having to pay to get streams to we're being paid to stream. It's huge. It's just business, Cody. It is what it is. People suck. That's just the way she goes. But I was like, we're not gonna make that much money. It might be a little bit more than what we made last year, but it's definitely not what we're worth. But don't worry about it. It's gonna be great because we have this sponsor that's apparently 90% locked in, and this, that, whatever. No, none of that went through. There's a reason that ESDA last year had some like real life car brands supporting us, and this year there's only one. Let's just leave it at that. But next level, Mazda, 3D Wrap, TRAXION have all stepped up really big and be really fucking cool this year. So Next Level even sponsored me for no particular reason. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Stay tuned for some more shit about Next Level Racing, by the way. We're cooking up something with them, so I can't really talk about it yet because it doesn't really exist yet, but we're in the ideas phase. If we do it the way we want to do it, it's going to be cool. I am driving my Porsche in the dirt at a leisurely pace. Is this the last chip? Is this it? I'm sure there's some TDU2 freaks with a Z in the chat. Yeah, me neither, Cody. Dude, it was a trip to play Underground 2 again after having not played it for 12 years. That game goes just as hard now as it ever has. So fun. I mean, we'll find out. I think I gotta go back to Ibiza and do some stuff after. I think I remember once you beat Hawaii, you can go back to Spain and there's some other stuff to do. So I'm not gonna do a full 100% because I don't hate myself. Like, I'm not gonna discover all the roads and all that stuff. But I'm gonna make sure all the things to complete are completed. So, like, there's little side challenges. Apparently there's 300 of them. So we'll see how quick those go. But I'm at least going to make sure, like, hold on, I can show you right now. So I can't max all these out. That's just not possible. Especially the stuff with the social, like, everything's turned off. So my plan was to do, okay. I'm done all the championships, I'm done all the racing, and I'm done all the duels. So I think there's probably 2 or 3 cups left. So we'd have to do all the cups. I'm maxing out all of these. I can't do multiplayer challenges or instant challenges for obvious reasons. And then for collection, wait, no, it's discovery. I want to discover all the treasure hunt stuff because that's just something I can look up really easy on a map. The roads can fuck all the way off. Events I think I want to do because the events are just like those random encounters, right? So I think I want to do those too. And I think that's all I want to do for the playthrough. Maybe the photographer stuff, but that's only if, like, people want me to do it. I don't have an interest in doing it right now. Games like this that, like, you can't 100% because stuff's locked behind, like, online or, like, the content doesn't exist anymore are really cool because I don't get, like, the brain worm saying if it doesn't say 100%, then you can't label it a 100% playthrough because I can't do it. It's not possible.
3 miles away.
And also, I'm sure we can make a cool stream out of, like, putting some tunes on and just driving around Hawaii and Ibiza to discover all the roads. I think that'd be boring, personally. Unless I, like, framed it in the right way. But I don't think that's essential to, like, be a part of the playthrough, you know? I don't think people are going to be mad that I don't do that. I think it'd be a cool little thing to do for the stream. Oh, that's a wall. It's not even a wall. It's a tree. But I'm not, like, sold on doing that. Wee. My coffee's still hot. It's been 3 hours. Oh! Well, I brewed a big-ass pot of coffee that's fucking ruined now. It's burnt. Incredibly cold.
Your destination
I left the top part open. My fault. I'm sorry for your loss. Yeah, me too. I normally make a bunch of coffee because I'll pour it in a mason jar so I can have iced coffee. But I'm fairly sure it's burnt. What's up, Chicane? We were just talking about you. Well, we weren't just talking about you. We were talking to you like an hour ago.
5 miles away.
How we doing, dog? Are you going to the purple convention? Perhaps, may chance. It's sold out. Oh, I know. I would be in the city. I would not be in the convention. I'd be doing the everything else.
1 mile away.
It just happens to be on the same weekend as this VR meetup I want to go to. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, ace people for being ace. I know a lot of ace people that are turbo horny. I might be in the city.
Turn right.
Okay. I haven't explained this yet, and the more I re-explain it, the more, like, my brain develops the thought, if that makes sense.
Destination is a half a mile away.
I looked up flights to San Diego last week for shits and giggles, and it was $800. That's a lot of money, but it's not impossible. I looked them up this week after I got butt-fucked with donations yesterday because of my birthday. Again, thank you guys very much. And I have a feeling that tomorrow it's going to happen again. But I was like, shit, I might be able to pull this flight off. You know what I mean? This might be doable. But the flight went up to $1,500. So, like, we're not doing that. Oh, I did regen. There's just nothing. It's because it's Thanksgiving. Every flight within the country is fucked. My cousin's going to be there on Sunday. That's hilarious. I'm going to see if he wants to grab a beer because I'll have nothing to do on Sunday. Yeah, I tried. I'm not like a full-blown idiot when it comes to travel. I did everything I knew how to do. I'll let this play out. 1 sec.
Welcome to the last day of Solar Crown.
This is the last cup, I guess.
To present this show, which has beaten all previous ratings. Thank you to all our faithful viewers. In a couple of seconds, we'll discover who has been declared best driver in the world and who picks up the magnificent prize.
I have a multi-million-dollar car, and they're like, here's an atom. Oh, $5 million. I guess that's a pretty big deal. The femme clothes in this game, Regen, are garbage. Like, you have to wear high heels. It's a driving game. Oh, shit. Yeah, there's the high heel Converse. I want those. What's up, JP? But yeah, TLDR. Chicane. I found a flight out of Toronto for $700. It's still incredibly expensive for a weekend, but fuck it. You know what I mean? But I have to get to Toronto Friday morning, and there's a bunch of, like, shit that has to go perfectly for this to work. But just to get there. Getting back is whatever. I'll probably have to miss my traction stream, but woo! I had no idea anyway. So I'm trying to make it work. My phone is being a real idiot. Toronto to San Diego directly. I wouldn't have a way to get from LA to San Diego in time. I'd be flying in, like, I'd be getting there Friday night, and the thing starts Friday night. I'd get there about 8 o'clock, local time, have time to go back to the Airbnb that I'm staying at, shower, shotgun a Red Bull, and then we're out. My cousin's going to Mexico, and I was like, well, I could have flew into Tijuana, but I'm not brave, so no. I'm sure it's not that bad, but I'm not gonna fly into another country to go to another country. That makes no sense.
Good luck to all of you, and I'll see you at the finish line.
Am I in the front? I am. I bought a white Ferrari. I thought I got blue. But yeah, I live about 3.5, 4 hours away from Toronto. So I would have to boogie down Friday morning. Deal with Canadian security on Thanksgiving weekend, which I'm assuming whatever crazy you guys deal with in the States for Thanksgiving, it's probably just as bad here. It does, Cody, and I agree with you, and that's where I'm at right now. This sounds like a fucking disaster waiting to happen, but what if it's not? What if everything goes off without a hitch? What if it's a really fucking good weekend? What if it's one of the best weekends? You know? Like, there is a lot of moving parts in this plan. There's a lot of things that can go wrong. You know, the car could break down on the way to Toronto. I could get stuck in traffic. I'm drinking the night before, so what if I'm driving on like an hour of sleep and like 8 margaritas? There's a lot of things that can go wrong. But what if they don't? I really, the biggest stress is, can I afford it? Realistically? Like, I have enough money for the plane ticket. It's just like, what about after? Like, am I going to be able to afford food for the weekend? Am I going to be able to afford some beverages? I'm sure there's going to be merch at this thing. Can I pay for that? Exchange rate, I got to take that into account. So there's that. But that's either is or it isn't. You know what I mean? Either I'll be able to afford it or I won't. I can't control it at this point. But, oh, fuck, ass, shit, cock, balls. Ow. The Friday is the day I'm the most worried about. Getting back is fuck. I don't care. I couldn't give less of a shit. My car will be parked at my aunt's house. I trust my aunt, obviously. Brain today, tomorrow, now. Once I get to the airport and get through security, we're good. That's the hurdle. As long as I get on that first plane, it'll be a great weekend after that. It's everything that's leading up to that point that I'm nervous about. If I do it. Again, once we're done here, I basically have to jump off stream, look at the flight again. The price hopefully did not change. Maybe see if it's better to fly out Sunday night late. And sleep at my aunt's house and then leave Monday morning so then I can still stream on Traction. Do I fly out Monday? You know what I mean? Get the final price. Figure out... I got about half a tank of gas, so I only have to pay for about half a tank. And even then, apparently my Ford says it's got 300 kilometers in the tank and Toronto's 400. So if I fill up, I could probably drive to Toronto and back on that gas. With dedication. So here's my thing, Chicane. Here's my thing. Here's why I want to do this so fucking bad. Granted, I haven't seen Ian in forever, and I know there's like people like you and LC that might be in town that weekend. So just being in San Diego for TwitchCon, I might run into some people I haven't seen in a long time. I fucking love California. I love it. Oh, I know. I get paid in US, Pierce. I'm well aware. It's rough. It's not a good time. I miss California. The last time I was there, I wasn't feeling well. So it'd be nice to go back, like, not sick. And my big weekend for my summer was going to my friend Tanner's bachelor party. 7K hike in. We had a private beach to ourselves all weekend. It was gonna be a blast. I lost my fucking glasses the first full day we were there. Thank you, Hectix, for the raid. I appreciate it, Omen. One second. I am texting my cousin. Appreciate it. Hope you had a good stream. We're playing Test Drive Limited 2. We're on the last, I think, cup. At least the last cup on Hawaii. I think we'll wrap up at least this tonight. But I hope whatever you were streaming was good. If there's a mod here, can we get a shout out? Please thank. Middle Ear. Oh, that was a raunchy burp. Crashed on you much? Not once.
We meet again live at
I've jinxed it now, but
all your favorite drivers. Miami, the Wilder brothers, Stewart, they're all here.
And me.
And we're off.
Oh, that's fucking cool. That the website just does that now? That's super dope. That's fucking cool as shit. Thank you, Twitch, for introducing something dope for once. That's awesome. I love that. But so the weekend chicane, I was supposed to go to that bachelor party, weekend on the beach with my buddies, you know, kegs of beer, illegal substances, good times. And then the Monday I came out of the bush, I was gonna get in my car and drive to Toronto to go see My Chemical Romance. Obviously that didn't fucking happen when I can't see 3 feet in front of me. So the whole weekend I was like, you know what, yeah, my bad brain day today, I'm a little depressed today, whatever. You got that trip coming up, you got that trip coming up, you got that trip coming up. And then the trip was, I don't want to say it sucked because I fucking died. I don't want to say it sucked because, like, I still got to hang out with my good friends, and like the bachelor had a great weekend, and that's all that matters. It doesn't matter if I had fun. It wasn't about me, it was about him. But the whole fucking build-up of that weekend was just... And then I slept on my mom's, like, she's got a bed for my nephew, like a single bed, and I slept there for 3 days, and I couldn't leave. It's not like I can go hang out with people in my hometown because I couldn't see, and they were all at work and shit. So like I just had to lay in that bed for 2 days. It was awful. Awful. He hop. Not to mention not being able to see for like a week was brutal. So I'm like, you know what? After all of that happened, I want to do this. I want to go on this trip. I won't do anything until FD next year. But here's the thing, too. A flight to LA for Irwindale is $400. So if I don't go to San Diego, I might go to FD Irwindale, but I don't know about that yet. If I went to San Diego, I would literally be surrounded by people I knew. I wouldn't have to worry about an Airbnb. I wouldn't have to worry about anything. I just got to get there, which is a monumental fucking task, but all I'd have to do is get there. Irwindale, I don't know as many people. I'll know like a couple of people. Like, I don't know if Drew would be there, but Drew might be there. Andy Haitley already reached out, was like, hey, if you're going to be in California, let me know, which is fucking awesome. I'm like, no, I'm going to be like in San Diego. He's like, are you going to be in LA? I'm like, probably not. He's like, all right, well, if you're ever in LA, let me know. I was like, all right, cool. So like there's that, but I don't know, it wouldn't be the same. Also, I heard Irwindale is just like, if you've been, it's not as dope as Atlanta. Oh, if Eric and Drew will be there, I'm imagining, or Eric and Caitlin will be there. Drew, I'm imagining Drew would be there. Finally, go ask Ryan Lontang if he'll let me commentate 3 years later. Probably doesn't even remember me. Yeah, I was going to say, I don't think I can sleep on his couch. I think I will need to get a place to stay in Los Angeles. I don't think I'd be able to be as independent as my problem as I would like to be. I don't think I could afford like a car or like a way to get around. I'd have to rely on someone else's good graces, and I hate doing that. He's only... What's up, Tony? He's only got a small place. If his partner's there, or anyone else is staying there, it's gonna get busy quick. So, like, I don't want to be that guy. Also, he's got 2 cats, and I'm allergic. They are sweethearts. I love his cats, but I am very allergic. And that's also a huge ask for someone. Like, hey, can I stay in your couch in 2 weeks? There's no notice, you know? I don't think he'd say anything, but even if he minded, Drew's not the type of guy to say anything. So, I don't know. I want to do something. It'd be really cool. If the Pink website pays me tonight, I'm going. I'm doing it. If they don't, I gotta think about it. Yeah, that's just the way, that's just the type of guy he is. Dude, when I was in LA the last time, Drew paid for everything. everything. Like, he bought most of my meals. He's like, hey, I'm ordering McDonald's. What do you want? And I was like, oh, this, that, whatever. Do I do a separate order? He's like, nope. And just would buy me food. Like, the kindest man. I would go to war for Drew Fishbein. That's going to be expensive, Tony, but, like, you got to do some shit for yourself sometimes. And I haven't. It's been a long time since Keenan's done something for Keenan. I think the last thing I did, money-wise, for myself was buy my DJ deck last year. I haven't really traveled. Well, I mean, I went to Atlanta, but that was for a wedding. Caitlin's super nice too. Caitlin is Caitlin. If you've met Caitlin online, you've met Caitlin. She's the same person. Yeah, I got some thinking to do tonight. I think I'm leaning towards one direction. Get it, Japan. I think I'm leaning towards more on the one side than the other, but I gotta make sure, like, is that what you really want? Like, is that what you want to do? I get uncomfortable after a while, man. A bunch is an understatement. So the group that's doing this, Cody, Shelter. I don't know if that means anything to you. If not, that's cool. I didn't expect it to. The last one they did was in New York, but they only had like a week or two of notice. Basically, if you lived in the area, cool. But nobody really had time to suss out like travel or flights or whatever. So if you lived in the area, people went. If you didn't live in the area, you didn't go. So when I heard this was happening, I just assumed it was going to be the same. I fucking hate speed traps. In A3, okay. I just assumed it was going to be more of the same shit. Of like a couple of my friends will go, no worries. I was asking people to play my birthday in VR, and everybody I asked, the first like 3 people I asked were like, I'll be in San Diego. I'm sorry, can't do it.
Live
so I'm like, fuck. Like Ian's gonna be there. A bunch of my homies are gonna be there. I'm like a lot of my VR friends will be there. A lot of them. Just go. Yeah, I want to, but I need to make sure, like. So here's the thing, Cody. Here's the absolute worst case scenario. I miss my flight in Toronto for some reason, and I'm out $700. You know, if I miss that flight, I'm fucked, and I gotta drive from here the same day. Like, there's so much shit. Once I'm on the plane, I think we're good. Or once I'm in the airport, we're good. The only thing I'm worried about is layover. I think the flight I was looking at had a 45-minute layover, and that's a bit tight, but I think we'll be okay. And then just getting there, because I got to leave here pretty early. It's a 4-hour drive. I got to get... Ow! Where are we going, guys? What is happening? Yeah, me too. I'd be driving through Toronto, like around it. I wouldn't be driving in it. So like that's the like my one stress right now is can I afford it? Yes. Can I get there in time? So I'd have to leave Friday morning very early, like 5-6 o'clock in the morning, to give myself enough time to make sure I don't get fucked over with traffic. Don't hit me. Not get fucked over with traffic. Make sure I've got like 3 or 4 hours at the airport, because, you know, busiest weekend in like travel for Canada, or one of the busiest. There's a reason all of our domestic flights are way too fucking expensive right now. Like a flight that's normally about $150 is $500 or $600 right now. It's crazy. So I got a lot to think about. But like, the more I think about it, oh my god, the more I think about it, the more I'm like, this isn't as crazy as I think it is. Damn it! Well, I don't know the route, bro. Like, I don't know. Oh, yeah, no, 100%, Cody, 100%. 1,000%. It's just I have to, like, figure out. I gotta look at my bank account and, like, really I just put $500 in my savings. So I gotta take that out, put it in my checking account, kind of just look at it, you know? Or at least, you know, calculator. And think about it. Really think about it. Somebody was doing 70 fucking 5. Okay. Sure thing. Yeah, these are my least favorite. So I never know where to go. And it's not like I can, like, pull up the map and look, because you can't. So normally I just follow the AI. Ow. Ow. If I could, like, plan out a route before, it'd be a lot easier. But you can't, so... Chris the Ghost Wilder. Okidoki.png. Where are you going now? Oh, thank you once again, Spooky Ghost. Oh my god, she got smoked. Probably... Oh, okay. Odd. Dude, I'm so... I just want to know where to go. Well, 3. There's got to be one more. I love that I'm only fastest in one area. That's comical. Oh shit, hold on, I know what I'm gonna do here. Watch what Aero does here. Hopefully this works. I don't know if I'll have enough time to do it, but I'm gonna try. Alright, I think we've got the dub here. I'm gonna go for a little insurance. Nice, yeah, we definitely got it now. Oh yeah, no, and then nobody went back for the for 2. That's a tactical blunder. So yeah, I gotta plan out my timeline. I asked my Facebook friends that, hey, how bad are flights? And all of them were like, if you get there 3 hours before, you should be okay. Because it's bad right now, right? So I'm like, hey, if you've flown in the last, like, 3 months, how bad is it? And I'm like, it's bad, but, like, if you get there 3 hours early, you should be okay. That's another worry. I'm bummed. I have friends in Dallas, Texas, and I was supposed to have a layover in Dallas, and it looked like it was like a 6-hour layover.
We meet again live at Solar Crown with
and I was in a call with them, and they're like, we're going for dinner. Like, this is non-negotiable. I'm like, oh, okay, I can't read. It was 45 minutes. I'm like, oh, never mind. I'm going to see. I mean, there's not going to be a whole lot of options, but I'm going to see if I can get a layover in Dallas for, like, a few hours. Yeah, it's cutting it close, Cody. It's cutting it pretty fucking close. I would rather not take that flight if I can help it. That is a bit tight. I mean, it'd be nice if everything goes to plan. It'd be great because you don't have to sit around the airport for 3 hours. However, if there's an issue, if my flight's late to leave, if it's stuck on the strip, I thought that they just never didn't leave without you. They would wait like a little bit. No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Yeah, I heard that from I don't know what an airport staff person, but it was at like a little baby airport in Toronto, not a big fucker, you know what I mean? American Airlines, they got places to be, you know? Oh, brother, holy shit. So if I go, I'm getting one of those fucking little zoot zoot scooters. I'm gonna die, but I'm gonna get one of those little zoot zoot scooters because the San Diego airport's like right downtown. And I wanted to go on one last time, but Drew had to be the dad. He's like, Keenan. I'm like, yeah. He's like, I know you. He's like, yep. I'm like, you know you. I'm like, yep. He's like, you're gonna die. I'm like, you're right. You're right. Like, I'm mad, but you're right. He's not here to stop me now, is he? Ow! He doesn't learn, ladies and gentlemen. His brain is small. You know the dad from Proud Family, that meme where he's just like, it's gonna be Drew running to San Diego to keep me off the scooter, off the zoot zoot scooter. It's not what it's called, but it's what I'm calling it. I'm just gonna take a picture and be like, you can't stop me. I guarantee you he'll reply with like, what? Like, I remember. I'm mad that I told my mom now. If I end up going, I'm mad that I told my mom. I should have just texted her. But guess where I am? She'd be like, what? And send her like palm tree. Be like, what the fuck? Hold on. The bird scooters? Yeah. I don't think I think they were Lime scooters. They might be Lime scooters here. I don't know. We have them here too, but there's no real need to have them here. Everywhere is accessible by like the subway or the little baby train, whatever you want to call it. Or the or by walking. You don't really need one. Maybe. Oh, I just talked myself out of it. I'm gonna have a duffel bag on my back. Maybe not. That might be a bad idea. I'd have to go slow, and I'm pretty sure you have to, like... I'm pretty sure those zoot zoot scooters are, you have to ride them on the road. You can't ride them on the sidewalk. Cody, I've been going through so much, like, I'm mad about having friends on the internet lately. I'm like, I really hate that, like, I can't just go to my friend's house. I have to fucking get on a plane and spend, like, $1,000 to go see my friends. Not all of them, granted, but I hate it. I can't stand it. Wouldn't it be nice to just, like, even if it was, like, a drive, like a 3-4 hour drive, like, fuck, whatever. Like, if I was real homesick, I'd get in the car and go visit my hometown friends, you know what I mean? Like, it's not that crazy of a drive, but I go home every couple, like 3-4 times a year. Oh, they are indeed everywhere. Maybe a Drew hug. I went hugged him the first time, and I jumped because I'm funny, not knowing he's got a bad back, and oh god, a moment. We're back. I need a new one of those. Maybe. Someone's like, it might be your motherboard. I'm like, I don't think so. The computer's brand fucking new. I just built it like a year ago. And I don't do anything on the computer other than update OBS. So I don't know what would have broke it. But computers do be computers. Penis! Penis! Cock and balls! I'm a 14-second lead. We're good. Either way, Emerald, the Airbnb I'm staying at is either my friend, his name's, I don't know what his real name is, to be honest, but his funny gamer name is Bunch of something. If you were here for the... He's DJ'd on this channel before, I think. For us. Him and Logix. I think we had him, though, before. But he's got an Airbnb pretty close. And it's walkable. And I'm sure there's nothing going on Friday either until the night. I'm sure if I'm like, hey, does anyone want to meet me at the airport? I'm sure someone will come meet me at the airport. If not, there's trains and shit. I remember a little bit about San Diego. Not a lot, but I remember... I died. Time to see if that costed me 14 seconds or whatever. Oh, if someone told me to... Man, I wish I was healthy when we were down there last time. I've been kicking myself. That trip was really fun and probably one of the best weekends of my life, but it was so handicapped by strep throat for 80% of it. The last 2 days I was there was dope, though, because I was starting to get better. We got it. By 6 seconds with a huge fuck up and 2 seconds of penalties. Easy game. But the last time I was there, I was so sick. So, like, I've been wanting the salty California run back for a long... Why the fuck is that one all the way up there? Oh. Oh, I might not be able to do the last race. Aero's got a feeling it's going to be one of those half-hour long ones, and normally I would just stream late, but considering the motions to everything I've been talking about for the last 4 hours, I might want to wait and either do that another day or... Oh, I should have looked at the map. I'm going to use the Janetta. I'll take a risk. There's some turnies and burnies.
The Solar Crown is now in full swing.
I mean, if I don't end up going, I'll need something to do on Friday, so we can do it on Friday. Thank you, Nightbot. It's funny because technically I have the car Stuart's driving. I'm so fucking funny, dude. Oh, wow. Holy shit, the turn on this car. It's an A2, but like the handling. Tess, get your Fernini out of the way here. Whoa. I'm pulling away. I am pulling away. It's 2 laps as well. I just don't want to be like, last night I kicked myself in the penis. It was rough. I went and told everybody that I was hanging out with. I was like, I'm going to go. I'm going to go to the thing. I'm going to go to the thing. I'm going to do the thing. I'm going to go to the thing. And then I saw the prices. It was like, fuck. So I don't want to do the same thing to myself again today. I'm like, yep, I'm going to go to the thing. I'm going to do it. You know what? Fuck it. Like, I don't do shit. And then I changed my mind, you know what I mean? Or it turns out I don't have as much money as I thought, or... I do not want to psych myself up just to let myself down again. Okay, apparently the only Stuart in a Bugatti is hard in this game. Everyone else is easy peasy squeezy lemons. I don't know. We're going to have fun tomorrow regardless. Tomorrow's going to be a fun night. I'm really stoked. There is no plan at all. I'm going to be live for about 4 hours. I'm going to drink tequila or vodka, whatever I end up buying at the store tomorrow. And it's going to be great. I'm very excited. We're gonna start off with Mario Kart 8 Deluxe on the Nintendo Switch. Oh, hold on. I'm alive. We're good. We'll start out with some Mario Kart 8, and then just wherever the night takes us. Some Carbles would be fun. I might DJ. Because I'm DJing Thursday night regardless, so I might get a little warmy upski. I was going to plan something, but I would have to plan it tonight, and other things on my mind tonight. Intentional. Calculated. So yeah, regardless of what happens this weekend, we're gonna have a fun time tomorrow. It's gonna be a good day. So I didn't have time to do like a birthday stream yesterday. I only had to did an hour. So tomorrow's the like de facto birthday stream. I'm gonna try to get on a bit early. I'm trying to get on about 4 o'clock. If not, I'll get on time. So 5. That way I can hang out with you guys for 4 hours. And then the event that I planned begins at 10. I think 10? It's probably 10. I think it's 10. Oh, Cody, it was so last minute, dude. I wasn't even going to do that stream. I wasn't going to do anything for my birthday. Twitch-wise. I was like, maybe maybe I'll stream if I have time, like, after Traction, but if not, no worries. You know what I mean? I wasn't too perturbed. It was birthday. I didn't really do anything yet, honestly. This one's upgraded to the teats. I'm gonna use this. I didn't really do much.
There's no need to think. Simply put your foot on the gas. One objective. Drive.
It's another reason I might be getting on the big jet plane on Friday.
Simple, isn't it?
This thing sounds sick. I got to play games with Ryan yesterday, and that was a ton of fun. We got to play Rush, a game he is completely unfamiliar with, and he finally understood what I meant by San Francisco Rush. It's a horrible game, but I love it. It's terrible in almost every way, but it's amazing and flawless. He gets it now. I think I archived that stream, so if you want to go back and watch it, it should be on Traction's Twitch channel. Pretty sure I archived it yesterday. Yes, I did. And I have to go in and check the clips tonight in the Google Drive. Make sure. Oh. I'll have to go and make sure that the Google Drive... I just downloaded every clip yesterday. I didn't have time. I was pre-streaming on this channel while doing that. Oh my god. He hopped. It's only a 5-speed, huh? How you doing? What's up, Beardo? I'm okay, question mark. I'm in the process of making a really big decision. Uh-oh. Hopefully 35 points. It didn't matter! Yeah, I really... Like, if you've never played Rush and you play it alone, I don't think you'll get it. It's a very strange game. Like, it handles like shit. It's constantly trying to fucking kill you. The AI just gets harder because reasons. But it's funny. Oh, Pagani on the Toge? Let's do it.
We meet again live at Solar Crown.
Rush 2049.
Favorite drivers.
That's actually my least favorite one. It's objectively the best one, and you're not wrong for liking it, but I don't like it as much as the other two. Rush 1 and 2 are like the brand of garbage that I like. Like 2049, I just don't like the aesthetic of it as much. But like, it's got good car selection, good customization. The controls actually, what's the word, work. You don't have to be afraid of like the wind being off a little bit and then just dying. But the fear that one bad jump could just kill you Especially if you're playing multiplayer, it's why I love the first 2 rushes. The second one, I think, is the best one. That's my favorite. I don't play it as much, but I didn't have a copy of it at the time when I started speedrunning. I gotta get back into the run, man. I got unfinished business with that game. I want to break the 2-hour barrier. Blender and Photoshop. Good luck. Photoshop less so, but Blender, Jesus Lord. I tried to get into Unity, Cody. I spent 5 minutes doing it. Went, nope. Brain too small. No thanks. There is no vacancies for knowledge in my noodle. It's still like the track design and the style of it. It's just, I don't know. Maybe I'm just a weirdo. I even went back and played it recently. I was like, yeah, no, I like the older games better. It's objectively the better game. Like, I am wrong. I am incorrect, but unfortunately, the heart wants what it wants. So there's a really tight turn coming up. Everything's been going too well. Yep, I was right. This car's a riot to drive. It's got just a little bit of oversteer. It's not as crazy as the roof. I win. Okay. Disconnect. I don't know. Like it's just like a better game. It's got more modes and more things to do, and 123 miles. That's gonna take about an hour, I think. I'm gonna look at the time because it's a what do you call it? It's a time trial. So let's look at the leaderboard. Fuck. Okay, well, I'll just do this then. I don't think I'm doing this tonight.
I wonder.
Oh, I've never played 2049 Arcade. I wouldn't be able to.
I'm feeling in top form.
Console one, I think, is better than the arcade one, honestly. Like Rush 1. 57 minutes. Yeah, I'm not streaming for another hour. I'm very sorry.